seen that movie? No. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
Yes.
Alright, there's this child catcher, right? And he is terrifying as heck. He comes around, he's got this, like, cage thing, and, like, it's pulled by a horse. It's like a cart with a cage, and he likes to come out, children! And you're just like...
Hands up.
Oh.
So he's looking down at the coins.
It wasn't a joke.
Guys, come on.
I know, I just wanted
Let me tell you a little
pizza.
story.
Okay, Dad worked 30 years.
My
12 hours.
father worked for 30 years, 12 hours a day, trying to get enough money to put food on the table for me and my sister. You know where he worked? Turn down a little bit. Turn down a bit.
Music.
I was like, bro, I can't turn down opening a bed. I'm sorry.
You know where he worked? Right behind this bar. I work behind this same bar, obviously. Maybe you haven't noticed, but it isn't exactly easy going to bed after you lot and being up before you. Who do you think keeps the beer? Who keeps the beer? Who makes your food? Who keeps your rooms nice? It's us, and he gestures towards the two dwarves and Rufus. And what do I get? I get broken mugs, you harass the guard, and you ruin my reputation. The very last thing Miss Sylvia said before she went upstairs was the guards are corrupt. How do you think that makes us feel, the people of Odie? It's not good. We look up to them. And they help us. They listen to us. What have you got to say for yourselves? You throw the money back on the table.
That's I don't like being blamed for things that aren't my fault.
Are you still standing up or are you still sitting?
Oh, I'm sitting like this.
Okay, that's fine. Not your fault.
I didn't break any mugs. I didn't fight any guards. I just verbally abused them like they should deserve.
Really?
Well,
And
I was let out into the forest to die. I almost died. I was unconscious.
I heard what you did at the God's Tower.
That's because I was expecting an audience with a high-up god. I had to talk to some guy with this list.
Yeah. He's the one who keeps them in order.
Do you know who I am?
No. And quite frankly, I don't care.
I love you, Craig.
Thanks, man.
No, you know what? Let's get this all out in the air. I know who you are.
Yeah.
But tell me what I don't know. Who are you?
Sylvia Dracosian.
Who are you? I'm Todd Trio, the pissed off bar owner.
There you go, bar owner.
Yeah, the bar owner.
I own a family estate.
Really?
Good sir. So when I'm telling you some gods are corrupt, they are.
Maybe in your state they're corrupt. Not this one.
Well then tell me how I and my friends got let out into the forest to die. By a god.
Who?
Benedict.
Benedict wasn't a god. He was a guide.
Well, regardless, you're working with him. Or the gods were, at least. They recommended him.
Like this business, they recommended his. He was a guide, yes?
Yes, but the gods...
So when people leave and don't come back, it's not exactly weird. So tell me, during which people that have disappeared because they went with a guide,
First one.
3 days travel away to Pike, how long until we should know that they're dead?
Well, there was a guy in a cage. You'd never know.
First time, yeah. Oh, you'd never know. Exactly.
Well, maybe you should
How
look
could
into
they
your
know
guide.
if you didn't?
Is he the only guide you have?
He's the only one offering services.
Well,
It's not exactly an easy travel going through the forest to Pike. You didn't look very good coming back. I assume you figured that out.
Well, we wouldn't have all died if we had had a good guide recommended by God.
I see.
Why don't you bring the detective back? Or ask the guard to, I will.
Don't be here.
Alright.
He's so pissed off at you. He goes, what's your boy's name?
Ask him yourself.
He looks around, he looks past Veldar, and Kaylin's in the back corner by the stairs, sweating.
Yes. Yes.
He goes, boy, come here.
I love
What
him.
the fuck?
He's just
Yes.
a mess.
Yes, Mr. Tajriel? Hand me a key. Sir? The key to your room. Hand it to me. And he drops the key on the table. You are no longer welcome in my establishment.
Uh-oh.
Alright, I'll take my bags.
Don't worry, they'll be outside tomorrow.
Well, I want them
Later
now.
today. We all want things. And so at that moment, there's going to be a couple guard come in. One of them is Uthrax. They both stand. So they come in, stand on either side of the doorway, and then behind them will come in a very short Uthrax.
Oh.
Yeah, he
like
is
a
part of
robot.
the front guard. So behind them will be a short, very stern-looking dwarven woman. She has the front-colored armor on. It's a little sturdier than what most of the other front, but you're not really wearing armor, you just are armor.
Oh, Sam
As
no.
armor.
Great.
Yeah. She has a very tight bun with blonde hair that looks like Amber's. That's ambery blonde. That looks like Amber's blonde hair. So she walks up, stands far enough away where Tadriel can still see her below the counter. So she's like in the middle of the room. Are they all here,
Oh my
Tadriel?
God.
It's my voice so much.
Yes,
That
ma'am. They are.
voice.
Good.
Did you say McCann?
Let me make myself perfectly clear. I will speak with one of you, and only one. And she's given Veldar a pretty nasty look right now. Should there be any infringements, you will be removed from my city. There was a very serious claim made against my god, and it's been sparking rumors. Very ugly rumors, which I don't much care for. I've already got a rogue wizard up my ass, and I don't have time for newcomers to disrespect my men. Now, who wishes to speak? One of you. Yes?
Hello. My name is Rufus.
So you're sitting in a chair hunched over, and she's like, I'm level with you.
Hello,
Yes?
yes. So what has happened here? This is a very...
Oh, I'm caught up.
Oh. If you were caught up, why are you asking me what has happened?
I want to know why exactly you're here causing trouble. That I don't know, and I can't seem to figure it out.
I assure you, no one here meant to cause any true trouble to your city.
No. I heard a wonderful speech by the Elvish woman. I heard her wonderful speech. She doesn't seem to care. And so I'm trying to figure out why people who don't care about my city are in my city.
Ollie.
You must understand, this is a very spirited young lady, and we very recently nearly died. So that makes her very strong of emotions, and it brought on a bit of bad attitude, which I understand spreads quickly like fire. So much like the fire that drew us to the work, which brings us to the next bit of this discussion, I believe. The guy, Benedict, have you any information on him?
I understand our guide, who has been with us for some time, took you out to the forest, and you come back, a Benedict, with stolen goods. Oh, beaten to hell. How am I supposed to react exactly?
given that there's no Benedict, I
Yes,
might react
there is
with
no Benedict.
caution. I do not know where he went.
Oh, caution! Caution, I see. How, and during which encounter with the front guard where you accused them of corruption, were we not civil enough for you?
Civility has been shown in us not being in a prison. However, the guard
Consider that grace now expired. If you do not prove your point, you will all be going to jail.
My point is we need to find the man so that we can have the other half of the story first of all. But
And where do you propose we find this man? Last seen with your party.
We may guide you to the area he was last seen.
Which
Party
was?
from there.
Which was?
It was the forest.
The dawdling wizard.
So she's just going to cut you off right there, and she's going to whisper. She's going to call the soldier next across from you. Does Benedict have quarters out here? Yes, ma'am. Where? If I recall correctly, he's outside the wall by the Sheets district, ma'am. Has he been home? I don't know. Very well. I will give you 2 more days, 48 hours, to find him. He's not at his post. I don't know where he is. You're free to check his house.
Very well. We shall do so.
Make it quick. I don't like to wait.
I understand.
I'll stay down.
Let's be off then.
Kalen's drenched now.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like, dripping from his, like, cloth.
I'm like the poor thing nervous.
So she's just gonna turn on her heel and start walking out. And almost before she gets to the doorway, a very awkwardly tall bird is going to land in front of the doorway in front of her, feathers flying, and she's just gonna stop. Brock, this is how you enter the game. Please describe your bird. So,
Oh my god, I love that.
So like, he seems like somebody who just put the crown on him, but it doesn't fit right. Like looks like somebody who's important, but then his aura screams that he's not actually ready. Like,
He's full of himself.
no,
misplaced.
like, power was given to him that he doesn't know what the fuck.
What does he look like?
Dude, I should have saved the picture.
So sorry.
Silver, super silver,
Okay.
and
So
then
for what?
like gunmetal silver.
Like
No, not everything. This is like, if there's skin, it's only slightly, you can tell because it's a slightly different kind of silver. Like, it's...
So pretty monochrome.
Do you see skin on aarakocran?
I mean, it depends on like the
Like,
iteration.
if I flipped something weird and I showed a little bit of skin, it'd still be silver.
Like,
Like,
you wouldn't really be able to tell it was skin at that
Yeah,
point. It
yeah.
just looked like a feather.
exactly.
I mean, they're pretty covered. And normally they wear clothes over like.
You fierce beak,
Ooh.
or is it?
It's,
Pointed or stout?
like, shorter, wider, not very pointy.
Okay. So we'll say you're like crouching. She's gonna grab you by the feather scruff and be like, "Get to the gate before I put you there."
Am I officially in the game?
Yes.
Borky has entered the game.
And she's going to like shove you out of the way and walk away with.
Oh, I don't get to talk to
So yeah, they got feet. It's really only like skin
No,
showing is
and-
their feet.
well, I'm sorry. She's just going to shove you out of the way, and she goes, "Uthrax,
Yes, ma'am.
You have had prior experience with this group, yes?
Affirmative.
Please report back to me directly when you find Benedict or his home.
Understood, ma'am.
They have 2 days. If the task is not accomplished in 48 hours, please see them to the prison.
Countdown has started.
Thank you. And so the guard across from you will walk to you, turn, walk out, and the other 2 guards will follow in line. And so they're now gone.
I hate how right you are about everything.
Is that your first line in the game?
No, because
Okay, we're
I'll talk
gonna
about it.
keep it in.
I'll talk.
Tadriel is just gonna be like, yeah. Thanks, guys. See, people weren't coming in here because we were closed. They weren't coming in here because it looks weird, like I harbor fugitives. So, thanks. And
Why am I here? I was just trying to get a fucking drink.
You there. Get to the gate.
Why are you a robot? Tracy?
He's warforged.
Can I grab my bags?
You can go upstairs.
Wait, did you send him to the gate to go to Benedict's, you mean?
No, so he landed in front of her.
Yeah.
And so she thinks he just entered the city.
Oh,
so she's
so
telling
he
him,
needs to leave.
yeah, he has to go back to the gate for him.
Actually, I didn't understand that. Okay.
Okay. So we'll say that she would have said something like, "Go to the gate
Get registered.
for proper entry."
Yeah, you have to get checked
into
in.
my
That's exactly
city.
how it came in the fucking
Yeah.
city, dude.
Sorry. So yeah, so Uthrax is now guiding you back.
Oh, okay.
To the
So they left.
yeah, they are now both gone.
So it's just us and the bartender?
So it's you three,
Us.
the one person who's gone now.
What's
Amber is in the
In the back.
Amber. You don't see her.
Tread.
Bianca.
Tread? Well, that's what
Bianca
you're
is
gonna
still
call
at
me
the
for
table.
now.
Alright, can I vote we leave. Leave the city, go to a different one. I mean, if they're not going to listen to us before, they're not going to listen to us after. What evidence can we bring? The fact that he's not home?
You realize you're in a country with a singular government, right?
But we can just go to a different city.
Under the same government.
Where we are
You
hopefully more
don't
welcome.
think you're fugitives in Pike like you are in Ohi?
So every
I love
city is run by Frank guards?
They keep an arcane message network and are able to communicate back and forth almost instantly.
This is the Federation. This country is run by the Federation rule of knights. You think we just have different knights in every city?
Move into the wilds.
Extra plug.
Yes.
They're in very tight communications.
Well, if we want to avoid prison, we should find Benedict.
See, I don't understand you. I've never had such problems with people before. People come, surely you've seen them conversing with the guard. Surely. They're on every corner. Do you know why? Just in case. How long did it take for that fire to be put out? You were out your seat when you heard Kaelin say it. The fire was out before you even got there. Awfully corrupt, don't you think? Don't you think? My character never said they were corrupt. I know, he's just questioning you. You're the nearest person.
You're part of the crew.
Wait, what did you say again?
The fire was put out before you were even out the door. You really think a corrupt government, or whatever you think is going on here, could have done that?
I'm not one to speak on such matters.
Yeah, let me answer that for you. The front guard are not your enemies. If you treat them that way, they will treat you as an enemy. You do not want that. Veldar, how's your stomach?
Fine.
I'm sure.
Trust me, I've experienced worse.
Yeah, right. Anyway.
We will do as they ask.
For the sake of things, let us speak in the instance in which we assume that what we are saying is true, and Benedict did betray us. and then ran off.
Yeah.
What do you think the first step would be? We found a nameless ally that got us out of the cage that we were in a bandit camp. He's gone, and I'm not sure where to even begin on that thread. But if we can find Benedict's home, perhaps if he is guilty and has greater associations, maybe there would be something there to absolve us and convict him.
So you go out to the next town, or wherever Benedict is. Oh, so you were taking out the bandits, that's right. You were going to take out the bandits with a trusted guide. You come back without the guide, with stolen loot, and your point of trying to convince the guards was telling them there was a man in a cage who helped you escape.
We were summoned to bring these items back.
We were
We
sent
were
to do
tasked
that
to do so.
I understand
by
that.
the god.
But where's your evidence for Benedict? That is probably... Look, my father lived in Frank for a long time. We've been in Ohi for a very long time. I'm trying to say Franklist because you said it. You were like, we said it a million times. We've been in Ohi for a very long time. The Sentry only asks for one thing when you provide an accusation, and that is evidence. If you don't have evidence, you're out of luck.
We have
You
2
need evidence.
days.
You have 2 days.
We have 2 days and a god.
Ooh-wee.
What? There's
Yeah,
some
there's-
random side characters, dude. Like,
His name
Was that
is
just some
Mr.
drunk-
PB.
that was Mr. PB.
Yeah, he works, I guess.
He's in the kitchen with Amber.
Yeah.
Ooh-ee.
Yeah. That's his thing.
Oh,
So, if you have 2 days, I wouldn't really waste time if I were you.
I can state where that Benedict was staying, and I cannot recall. Can any of you?
He's out past, what did he say? He's out east of the sheets or something, outside the wall.
I need my
If
notebook.
you're gonna want it. If you move quickly, let me think. Was that bird your friend? You know
him
him?
before.
I've never seen anything like it.
He was goofy.
He was a big bird.
He was a big bird. Look, if you go back, which way did you come in?
I believe I came in from the east.
Remember your way back.
More or less.
Go back that way. You'll probably catch up with them. You'll have to go. That's the only gate. That's the only gate on that side. Go out that gate. Go to the left. Stay along the wall, and you'll know.
How
when you
tall is the wall?
You know. It's very big. Immeasurable.
Imagine Attack on Titan.
You'll know when you hit the sheets. You'll probably catch up to the bird and Uthrax if you need him. I assume you will, because if this man is really as dastardly as you make him out to be, I imagine he's not going to come quietly.
I set off without saying goodbye. I just go.
I can't speak to his fighting, but he does like butterscotch.
No.
So close.
Okay, whatever. Get out of my bar.
I'm proceeding out.
Amber, you know what to do. Bianca, you know what to do. And they're both like, right. So Amber comes out, and he hands her your room key, and she starts getting your stuff together. And Bianca's outside, working it, trying to get people to come back in. Yeah. So, Birdman and Uthrax, you guys are just about at the gate at this point. There's a shorter line outside the gate than there's been. It's nearing the end of the festival. People aren't really coming in for the festival per se at this point. So you approach the 2 guards on the outside, and you have the bird with you.
So he's just making him get registered.
They check him for entry.
Okay.
He's right on the list, but not the list guy. He's just He's looking at people going, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you're alright, let me search that. So you walk up.
Alright, I guess I just approach and it's just, greetings. This
Hello.
bird
Hello,
needs
Uthrax.
entrance into the city.
What are you?
What am I?
Yeah.
I can tell if you're asking me for real or in the game.
In the game.
Priv goes the conversation route.
Just if I'm talking to you, assume it's an RP. What are you?
For now, let's just call me Birdfolk.
No. Give me a name.
What's your name?
Give me your name.
Tread.
Make a deception check. Oh, did you say tread or tray?
Tread. Like, my name is Tread.
Okay, I thought you said tray. Okay.
I was gonna say you have to make a deception check for his own name.
Tread.
Yeah, I was gonna... Tread. Like, that's my nickname to, like...
He just heard tread. Tread. Tread what?
Granley. Do you know the Granleys?
No.
I wish I would have worked with you in my backstory like you
Is that the
asked me
family
to.
that got murdered by Girl Scouts?
I deserve it, you're right. I'm just mad I didn't prepare like you asked me.
Stay NRP. He didn't really say that.
Is it TRED? Tread?
ED or EAD?
EAD.
Oh, EAD.
So, the Granleys. No, can't say that I have.
Anywhere magic's going on, a Granley will be there. Sorry for coming in the city unannounced. I was just looking for Arcane, and I was drawn to this.
And you came to Odie.
Something about that bar. Sorry for coming in. Do I have to pay anything?
No, he's like looking you over. You like a bag or anything? Like what's on your person, other than a lot of silver? He looks at you, Uthrax, real quick. How did he? What happened?
Unknown just appeared in front of the Old Souls Tavern.
McCann was the dwarf lady, right?
Yes. Did he hurt anyone? Did he hurt anyone?
No, just appeared from the sky.
Well,
Yeah, sorry about that.
I assume you can fly.
Yeah.
You look winged.
Not as good as you'd think, but yeah.
He looks you over. Do you have a spellbook like with you?
That's like the right. So I'm holding my spellbook, and it like is obviously my only possession. Like
Okay, so you do have it.
yeah, like
Okay. So what's in the book? He grabs it from you. And it's a different guard than what you meant, but it's a similar situation where it's just a bunch of weird
like.
letters and symbols. He has no idea what they mean.
And then I tell him I don't know what's in it either, man.
He flips, that page down. Go right at me. Here's your belongings. Welcome to Odie. Enjoy the festival.
Thanks,
And,
man.
and so about this time, you guys, I'm gonna say you got all four of you were together.
But didn't I get kicked out? Do I have to move all my stuff to the other bar?
You're not in the bar.
But
You're with the group.
But what about all my stuff?
What about it?
Like I thought you said that they were getting it out on the
You
street.
boys got it. He's just, it's like all stacked on his head.
Kalen's in the bar, but
Does he have my stuff
He's
though?
got it. Man.
you don't know.
Alright, well.
You can
He's
wander in it the
probably
whole
got
way
it.
there. But so you guys are all together, and you're coming up behind him now. And so guard, you just look like people who are just leaving. Oh, you guys leaving the city?
Only temporarily. We're on a sort of investigation.
Oh. Well, good luck.
Thank you. That's very kind. You, pointing at you like, whatever machination.
You know him.
I was about to sneeze.
Dude, I thought you were just RPing really
I
fucking
thought you
hard.
were.
Dude, like your eyes were all, like you looked like so fucking in it. I was like, damn, he's like getting it. What was it?
Getting it.
That shit was fucking
Laying down the
good.
pipe.
Laying down that RP pipe, yo.
Can you help us find Benedict's lodgings outside the city in the sheets?
What's going on, Uthrax?
there was a situation.
So there's still like a line kind of forming now, and so he's looking around like.
I don't wish to keep you.
No, it's all right. Can you hurry up? He's looking at the other guard. Can you move these people along? Shut up. Sorry. What's been going on?
Well, we're rooting out what may be a less than dependable guide for the guard. Just taking care of a few loose ends.
He looks. He's. This is where Benedict's stand was.
Have you seen him? Yes, Benedict.
No.
I walk up to you. How many guards are there?
I'm just trying to
In which district?
Like, where we're at right now, how many guards are in our 10-foot vicinity?
10 foot?
You said like 3, I think. 2 or 3.
There's him, and then there's 2 at the gate. But if you do
It's like 4.
Is the one we're talking to the manager? Or do we not know?
they're just guard.
Yeah.
You don't know their ranks.
He's a god.
So I walk up, like, picking stuff. I was like, okay. For some reason, all of you have a lot of the, like, arcane surrounding each and every one of you. You're important.
Do I know you?
No.
Make a deception check.
I'm not lying.
I don't have arcane around him.
I have arcane plus 5. I can,
That's great if you can detect it where it is.
It's like, it wouldn't be deception, more persuasion in this sense.
Because it's not happening.
Laying down the law.
What is deception?
Charisma. So use
And I have a 0 modifier.
roll.
Come on, not weighted dice. Yes. Fucking 19.
Oh, yep.
Good roll, buddy.
We have what around us?
I'm a wizard,
Okay.
and
He's very enthralled with you right now. Yeah.
we can just pick up the workings of the world better than that.
No shit. That's so cool. Totally out of uniform now. That's so cool.
Yeah, so why are... They must have done something to earn this arcane around them. What did they do?
I don't know.
Okay. Well,
Tell me more about it.
no, I want to
talking to
get
him
down
about
to
us.
this...
I think.
Sorry, I'm not being disrespectful, Mr.
No, dude. What's this arcana?
Do you ever see somebody light a candle without actually touching it?
People can do that.
And I'm one of those. I look at you like, this is the most important I've ever felt.
No, he's bewildered. Like, a fucking candle.
Do you want me to show you?
Do you have a candle?
No, but I just make a firebolt appear. I can do this.
Oh. You just gave my life purpose. I know what I have to do now.
Dude, I love all your NPCs so much. Holy fuck.
I have to stay in the sanctuary and protect these people. God, what was your question?
Why these people, they don't seem significant, but...
Oh.
Oh, thank you.
Oh. Ow.
Oh, the guard doesn't have any arcane around.
He thinks he does.
Yeah, right.
Here's the deception check.
What was your question again? I'm sorry, that was some of the coolest shit I've ever seen. And the other
Are
guy,
these adventurers?
the other guy is like, yeah, come on through. Sure would be nice if I had some fucking
Sorry. Like, you see some guy like...
Yeah, I'll be right there, What was your question? I'm sorry, what was your question? I really have to get back.
Why is this motley crew together? What'd they do? What are you
Who,
seeing?
you guys? Or us? We're the guard.
These 4 who look like they all just got slapped on the hand by a nun.
I only know who you... I know Uthrax.
Oh, sorry.
Who are you? I'm sorry, I know who you are. For these guys, I don't know. I gotta get
I,
back.
like, fluff my wings like, alright,
He's
get
walking
out.
backwards, watching you. Oh.
And I look back, I wink, and I do it again real quick. Like, actually, like...
He winks back.
Oh.
So now they're both facing outside the city. They're both facing outside the city, getting back to the line. And so now there's kind of an awkward bustle of people walking past you guys into OE.
Alright, I kind of like... Are you like near... Is he near us? Like, is he
He's
like...
right there.
Is he earshot?
You guys caught up to each other.
Roll.
We're
You can
standing
smell my
right
bird.
here.
You're there? Okay.
We're standing
smells like
right
thistle.
here.
Yes, tea.
You seem to be pretty popular with the gods.
Well,
I was just given this by some school that I hold up this spellbook. And told once I held this, arcanes seem to be visible to me, and you guys each have this significant arcane around you.
Are you deceiving them again?
That's why I hesitated. Do I have to? Or
go inside, check that bullshit.
For this,
right.
for this group, we'll say you see it, which would nullify your reason.
Are you like when you say arcane? Are you think we just have like a special aura?
It's a 15.
Like you're not actually detecting magic.
absolutely.
Okay.
Like my instincts just say there's.
Something about it. Okay.
Well, he's not entirely off the ball. I know a bit
Are
of
you a
trickery.
Granley? I interrupt you super hard.
No. My name is Rufus. Rufus Deepness. And you are?
Some prodigy wizard, they tell me.
Yes, that's not a name, dear boy.
Oh, my name's Tread. How about you?
Tread, I'm Rufus. Nice to meet you, Rufus Deepness. What is your name, dear boy?
I like look under like my feathers. I'm like, Tread. Like just like.
Yes, I'm Rufus Deepness. Nice to meet you. Anyway, we are on an errand and we must be off. Time is of the essence.
Okay, but I'm not gonna leave you guys alone. Like.
It's just like a stock.
I kind of intervene, and I just, because he obviously is a wizard, we could use more magic uses, I think.
Well, I'm right with you.
Oh, you do magic. That's lovely. I do something for magic myself.
Show me.
I will use dancing lights, and 4 globes of light will appear out of my staff tip and just dance about.
So the crowd of incoming people will all be like, oh.
Just
Yeah, so we'll just, it's like a simple display.
Never
like,
knows.
It's up out of your staff, and they kind of just spin
That's
around.
exactly how I pictured it.
Yeah, they stay in a diamond formation.
And they never leave.
Yeah, what was that game?
What is it?
So they sort of dance vertically, and they shift to a horizontal pattern, and back to vertical, and they kind of get bigger as they spread out before coming back in. And people are just like bewildered by it. Like, oh wow!
bitching about the line.
No, now they want to get entertained. It makes their wait much easier. Yeah, and then you have more people again trying to catch it, and they're like, what the fuck?
I've
Damn
never
bunch
met
of cats.
somebody that can that knows the arcane as well. That wasn't a Granley. Nice to meet you, Rufus.
Yeah, there are many magic families. I understand it, but Granley, do I know that name?
Make a history check.
15 plus 4, 19.
We're
Is it an
medium,
old name?
trying to prove that we're worth something.
Is it an old name?
In this continent, it's not coming to you. It's not ringing any bells.
Never met one lad, but nice to meet you now. I assure you, I'm Rufus Deepmist. It is nice to meet you.
And I kind of like take my sword and like twirl it around to kind of like show off, put it back. I don't use magic, but I'm good with the blade.
I've never met anybody that hasn't used magic.
My name is Prylus.
I'm Sylvia.
Perfect.
That's Uthrax.
He's powered down real quick.
Yeah, he's just like bored.
God, I fucking love it so much. I like that.
No, it's the Windows boot up sound.
Ding 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 ding. I shut down. Fuck.
What is that?
Doesn't matter. What are you guys doing? You guys are all just standing.
No, like right. I'm like,
You guys are all standing under dancing lights right now.
and I'm just like still trying to figure out, like, these people don't...
Oh.
No.
Well, Veldar's also there, but he hasn't introduced himself. I don't know if he's going to.
There is
He's
a,
rather-
yeah.
He's ominous looking as
There,
fuck.
there is a very tall hooded figure around that, to this point, you have not noticed. But suddenly it's kind of like how have I not noticed you at this point?
I don't, like, say anything to anybody that doesn't say anything to me.
He really doesn't say much, so it won't be a lively conversation.
Adam's like, cool.
Hasn't talked once.
Don't take his gold, though.
Don't get me wrong, guys. The only reason I'm bothering you is your significantly unexplained...
Well, if you feel compelled to join us, then so be it. I was asking this machination if he would accompany us on our journey for knowledge and the truth.
Is he part of this town?
He's look at him, man. He's got the symbols on him. He's hardware.
He's part of the god.
He's one of the Frank.
I'm like a... You know, if you would...
Yeah?
Make a perception check on the robot.
That's what I was kind of explaining. Like, to me, nothing's truly... Imagine just some, like, protected child who's never seen anything but magic mages in some order. So it doesn't surprise me that there's weird shit out here like that, but I still am like, weird. Magic can't do that stuff.
He's a little I'm not familiar with the technology myself.
Gotta be a lot to learn out here.
Back
clench
to the
this
point of
tight.
order.
Yeah, say we...
Was one of your rolls a natural one?
That was an insight check like a long time ago.
Can you keep track of those? 20s and 1s?
Just for the lull.
Yeah.
I didn't get
For
any
the
ones
walls!
I thought you had a 1.
today.
You got an insight check one when you're eating your food, but it was like nothing.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
right. Okay, yeah, so it's
so-
1-1.
Sorry, I hate to pick this
That's
up. Can you keep track
okay. No,
of
that's
this?
fine.
Yeah.
I just want to. I want the tally to be accurate when we're done with this campaign.
Me too.
I'll keep track as well.
Watch the ones be like significantly more.
Pieces here if you guys
Oh!
It smells so good.
How much do I owe you?
I just, you're right. Can we work on it together now? Like later? I want to explain more stuff to you.
Your family's dead.
That's fair. You gave me a chance.
A lot of chances. That's not good.
No, dude, I don't want to break. Just
Break the
There's
ground.
one cheese and then there's one that's just veggies.
Oh,
I'm gonna get one piece.
oh dear.
I'm coming right back.
Oh, itchy
I
as
am gonna
that
starve
dear.
it so fast.
Itchier than my real beard.
I can't wait to wear a mask the whole time.
Yeah.
Sit.
This isn't the only.
the trash?
Is he dead? Because the spellbook assumes he is.
Oh, you don't know that.
Yeah, it's just like he's no longer chosen by my lords.
Yeah, you don't know if he's dead or not.
Okay, well, I'm just making sure before I freeze.
Woo!
My arcane focus.
fucking wizard.
My arcane focus and my words out, whatever. Manifesting all of those. It's the best way just to sum this up super fast. So, it can only all be picked by one person, but they decided after Neil is unfortunate. Like, they don't know why, but all of a sudden he's no longer chosen, like, not that he's dead or whatever, but they're like, okay, maybe we should split up the items and
Do you see what you
try
did
to
now?
so.
You attracted everyone to the pizza. I blame you. Well, the pizza came and I had to put it out.
Yeah, and there's a black stripe on my spellbook now that indicates
And since it's like literally like
right,
5 minutes down the road, it comes really nice and hot.
It's 5 minutes down the road.
Like not even that, yeah. Man, I'm so jealous of your guys' house. You can come over and hang out anytime.
That's awesome. Because I love this house. I love the way it's laid out. I love the neighborhood. I gotta ask, and I hope I'm not being rude here, but how much did it cost?
$235.
Really?
And I love that it's a ranch.
I love ranch houses.
They're just
Like,
easy.
I will say, the only thing I love the basement. I just wish there was like a couple more rooms added on.
Yeah,
It was a little longer, wider, some direction.
that is the only sad.
No, I know, but I just wanted to say.
But it,
Well, because it kind of feels like you lose a little bit of it because they have
do you mind if I
like
grab
a
a drink, Adam?
Go for it.
Cool.
There's juice in there too. That if you want any,
Thanks, brother.
all kinds of
I'm
juice.
talented.
There's also Arizona green tea in there.
Aww.
I feel like we were actually.
No, I'm curious. What do you plan for this room?
That's gonna be her room.
Not every time.
This room's gonna be hers?
She's gonna do it any way she wants. She'll get the whole basement. So, I had to give up one room. Have you sat on those couches yet?
No, I'm not.
You should.
I need to.
Wait,
I'm Zelda.
your
She has a
wisdom?
shirt though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just so you guys know, if you want
You
any
can-
candles or anything,
Oh, you need a wisdom?
you can open that. It's not a big deal.
I know you did.
Yeah, Zelda's wisdom.
No, I know.
Yeah,
That's
that's-
what I was thinking.
No, I was saying that she's wisdom because she's Zelda.
I am Zelda though.
Does anyone have an extra Samsung charger I can use?
Am I Zelda?
I'm sorry?
Am I Zelda?
Yes.
There you go.
Here's a
I
Type C.
believe it.
Type C.
I think so, yeah.
I want to be late for Halloween sometime.
I have a Zelda cosplay. Let me know.
I might dress up as him for the king party.
I want to know who I should dress as.
Hulk Hogan. Gimp Hulk Hogan.
I say
Great
Gimp
Saturn.
Or I want to be a guy from Ginyu Force.
I'll think about it.
Why should I smoke my joint, Chris?
Do it fast.
No, I know, that's why I was like,
Rocky, do you need my pen?
We'll take the pizza.
I'm gonna put it down.
Are you gonna suck it out of the pizza?
Or do you want to smock it?
I don't think.
What?
Is this Type C?
That's a Type C. Yeah.
Mine's Type B.
Yeah,
Huh?
it's Type B.
I don't know what type it is, honestly. It's.
Borky, you want to smoke that now?
Porky. God, I'm so done.
You want to smoke a joint?
Jesus.
You want to smoke that now and I'll let you get my pen? Just be aware, the police might roll up.
No, you know, I'm not talking about it.
Adam? I live in Bexley, every single goddamn day. Sometimes
I got
outside.
a snap I sent you.
The one, the filmed one?
And I went to that really
I
quick.
saw it.
We got no
Was the owner, I was like,
shit. I don't give a fuck.
Fudge. Dude, we're like the trifecta of like white America and suburbs in Columbus. Like, just like no danger. Well, Bexley, New Albany, Westerville.
Look,
Not
sheltered.
Yeah, bro. I don't live in a suburban bubble where I had literally the most iconic life of all time that every human being wants to be a part of. No, that wasn't me. I'm not privileged.
Even America's poor are considered very rich.
What is on the TV, by the way?
Hey guys.
If you don't think you're privileged, then interesting.
Even the poor in America considered to be in luxury.
I'll probably.
Where's your garage?
Grim, what is your phone at? Is that you have an iPhone, right?
Get that, bro.
That's for an iPhone or a iPhone? iPhone, right? Okay, so.
Whoa.
Guns a blazing.
What is your phone charged at? Okay, now it's reading. No, how quick?
He's asking for your
Oh.
cable.
Because I thought that might be.
No, like my phone's not. So I'm gonna see this.
I mean, it's gonna go fast.
Fuck.
Adam might have one.
We've been trying to find one.
I found one white hair in my beard. I'm depressed. like, oh, like my top of my head is like.
God damn it, his is a fucking C too. Fuck!
I think Jess is gonna dye my hair.
I don't really care if it dies, but I'm more worried for the stream.
So I'm gonna.
Because then the internet goes down and then Yeah, I'm gonna go grab it.
Not gonna be fat. Motherfucker. Join stream chat. My fucking stream chat.
Oh, who's hitting this up?
It was Tommy.
Turn waffle.
Have you
like
read
that.
this yet? Okay, so here, I'll just read it to you. Tommy whistles. Oi, what's D&D? Do you play by yourself? And I said, nah, that's masturbation. And then
Oh my God.
he said,
Tommy, I love you.
my doctor said I can't because of my heart. Damn you, cigarettes. Then he said, commenting on, I remember all these popping up. When McCann was entering, he was like, short, stern women wearing armor get me past the threshold of half chub. Then,
Oh my God.
when you and Matt were discussing like what was going on, he was like, I love Snape and Dumbledore having a lovely conversation.
That's funny.
Then Brock enters and I said, LMAO, Borky. Tommy, you're really funny.
I love Tommy.
You're like stand-up comedian level funny.
Tommy's the original G.
The original Jankster.
Oregano?
That's precarious. Do you want to put this on the bottom?
Nah, that's
It's-
fine.
I mean,
Power bomb.
If it drops, then
generate the power.
I heard speed has something to do with it. Speed has everything.
Dude, I love that fucking show.
If the bottom is generating all the speed, the top knows how much pressure to apply.
What a show.
A twink, a twink, or a twunk.
It's crazy because it's not even 10 yet.
So ready for like way
Today
more.
is
Yeah,
just-
it's 9:50. It feels like it's way later than that.
Today's been a wild day. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, it's bad.
Was it?
It was so like, it hit like 12, and I was just like ready to just leave. Everything's awful.
Everything is cool, man.
When you say it's slow, it's like an enjoyable, oh, this is a good pace slow, right? Not like you're bored or being.
No, I thought we had spent more time doing things, so it felt like we were doing things longer than the actual time.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what?
We got lectured, that's why. It was just the fear.
Well,
The adrenaline.
me running in and out too.
Yeah, dude. Dude, I know the exact stress you're feeling with like setting up your internet and shit. It fucking
I
sucks.
hate it.
It's the worst. Oh! Doggo!
Whose dog is that?
Michael Garrow's doggo.
That's a beautiful dog.
He sings in a band called Savage Hands. Great, you'd probably like them. They're dope.
I'm very envious that you have this new house because
Dude, it's so nice. Like, seriously, congrats.
I've been
It's amazing.
I've been wanting to move out for the longest time, and now I've been
in
talking.
your basement.
No, I've been talking with my boss and trying to like pick his brain about things, and so he's very confident that I could buy just a plot of land and build my own house for like $40,000.
I mean, it just depends on the design and if you know good. Well, I mean, if you know how to build it, then it's not an issue. I think the biggest thing for you that's going to cost money will be the electrical stuff, because you said that's the part that you don't know. As
No,
well.
it's the I can do the electrical. It's the plumbing.
Oh.
I'm taking classes now, but at this point in time, I don't know it. That's gonna be another semester until
You know
I'm
HVAC?
done with that.
If you're building your own house, that'd take
You don't know HVAC?
No, I don't. I know it, but I don't trust myself doing it. I'd hire that out.
Yeah, my cousin says it does that. If you ever need somebody.
I got a guy.
Now, the only reason why like the internet thing frustrates me is because that's what I do is network. So I already know all the steps that they're gonna have me go through,
Right.
and I want to just tell them to stop and just listen to me. But I know because of my job, I can't do that because it would be the exact same position of me to like I can't do it. I have to go through. So it's just frustrating because I already know what's wrong. It's a bad modem and.
I think it's
It
working
just
right
sucks.
now, actually.
It's working, but I'm not getting the speed.
It drops in and out.
Yeah.
Right. For some reason, the modem isn't like we did everything that you could potentially do as far as testing it, and I mean it was working earlier today. And I mean, obviously you guys saw that. So now it's just off of, my little windows here, upstairs on Wi-Fi. Like, that's really good. So when I get it connected and it's wired downstairs and stuff like that, it's gonna be lit. Yeah.
Are you gonna keep your modem downstairs though?
Whoa! That's where we will be. I'm also having a booster put in up here.
Okay.
Well, I will be putting it up here.
I was gonna say, like, you
Yeah.
probably already know that
Yeah,
routers and modems have an umbrella.
Right. So I'm using the modem downstairs because that's where I'll mainly be for the most part. So I want to have a wired connection. And Netgear is, in my opinion, the best modems. And then they also have a good Nighthawk booster for signal that I'll be putting up here, so it boosts the signal. So no matter where you're at in the house, eventually it won't matter. But it's just I didn't have time to do all that, unfortunately. Today just wasn't my day for how things, going as planned. Because, don't get me wrong.
You hit snag and it went all day.
Yeah. Well, like, the guy that was installing it did a great job. Like, he did nothing wrong. It's just when he had it working, then it stopped working on him even. And then they had changed something on the back end. And they told him they'd call him back in a minute. And then they didn't call him back for 20 minutes. And it's like, he's just sitting there bored, like, with nothing to do. Because he can't do anything. So it's like, it sucks for him. And then I can't do anything. So, and then it just kind of drug on.
Have you thought about running, like, Ethernet cables through your house? And having
You have to.
outlet?
Sorry. Wireless is shit.
That's what my dad did at our house. He just drilled holes through the floor and stuff. And just ran
Yeah.
cables. Oh, it doesn't look awful. It looks pretty nice. Like, ran it through the wall and stuff. He's really good at that stuff, though.
My older brother and I just didn't give a shit. We just
See,
put it up the stairs.
if I'm doing
That's
it,
how it is in my, like,
the
apartment.
problem is if I do it,
I know.
because I know how to
I
run
was like,
cables, because for the first part of my military experience was just being a cable dog. That's all you do. You bury,
No!
dig up lines and you bury lines
And you do it over and over again.
and you rewire buildings. So I'd have to take out the walls and put new walls.
You can get
up
some
and-
fish tape.
No. I mean, I wouldn't be just running lines. Like, I would run the lines, but they would
You
actually
would want
be,
them to run horizontal through the studs.
they would literally be like connectors into the wall, as opposed to just cables that, like some people will just drill and then have cables come out. I can't do that. No, it's good. I have to have everything look nice.
Yeah, you're talking about outlets, right?
Right. They would legitimately.
Yeah,
I
you
can't
can do
just-
that with cables.
I know. I'm just saying I couldn't, like Rock was saying, just run it through. I can't do that.
No, I wouldn't tell you to. What I would say is, you just, it helps me have drop ceiling downstairs.
Right.
So you can plug everything into your modem, run through the drop ceiling to where you need it, and then just find a space between two studs,
Right.
run it up, and you can just get, like,
Plunge
plunge a hole in the wall, run some fish tape down, reel it back up, and
Luckily
then...
for my house, we have access to the flooring and everything.
took over your plate.
That's fine.
Griff,
I only
here's
had
the
to
band
donut
that
on
did
it,
the
so
photo
go for
before
it.
us.
What happened
I'm
if you thought
fucking
I could send
salty,
it?
dude. Look at that shit. I'm so jealous.
share.
Wait,
What shit bags?
they just
I
had a
was
good
like-
idea.
So progressively.
We were gonna do that.
That's
and
not
record
original.
My own
put us
best, you
for
know
a
what I mean?
promo. And
Oh,
just
I know.
band
How you
to
like
it.
you
That's
start
not
your like
original.
space, and then all of a sudden you're like, when did I go to
I
like
was
that
still
space?
going.
Yeah. Oh, gradual crawl. I know.
The viscosity of it.
Oh, I know how that goes.
You are all on the east gate, talking amongst yourselves. Still mind people coming in. If your lights are still dancing, people are still.
Say we get going.
How long has it been, by the way?
Since
Since they gave us our time frame?
say about an hour.
I thought you were
And
gonna
a
say.
half. It's about an hour and a half.
Okay.
Is this gonna be like 48 hours where the clock's just constantly ticking down?
It's
Mhm.
like
Or 24
Majora's
hours,
Mask.
whatever
Like
that
dawn
should
of the
be.
first
Oh my
day.
God.
12 hours
This is
left.
what it feels like. Yeah, exactly.
Right where my brain went.
That
I
game
know.
straight up like teaches you like what being an adult is like with like
It
time
does.
shit.
In like
Oh,
real
I
anxiety.
forget. Dude.
Oh, anxiety, y'all.
Who were trying to be funny?
Yes, anxiety.
Benedict.
Thank you.
You're the guard. You should know that.
I did write some.
Thrax,
Don't you
like,
have a log of where everyone lives?
pause. Thrax, like Thrax supply.
No.
Okay, keep going.
Uthrax.
Yo. Stop what up, Thrax.
What are you guys doing?
I just asked them if they had a list of where everyone lives.
Yes, we have Benedict's home of record on database. This way.
Alright.
Lead the way.
Okay. So you exit the gate. The guard both, the two at the gate both look at you like, hi, Uthrax, see you, Uthrax.
Globes finish up and just.
Okay, so the same guard that grandly impressed, he was like, what? You guys!
Awesome.
And so you guys are now outside the city of Ohi, but you're keeping along with the wall to your left side. Pretty far. So you're walking for a good hour. It's a big wall. It's a long way around. It's a pretty straight wall for about your whole walk, and then you get to the corner where once you crest it, you can see a lot of shanties and really hodgepodge homes. You're in the sheets.
Sheets.
You're in the sheets, boy.
Sheets.
So it's, from here, it's like a 5-minute walk to
Atop
actually
the
get
sheets on
within the sheets. So it's a lot of run down, beat up, like very small square huts, if that. Some people just have a square marked off in their property, and they're just sitting in it.
Poor district.
Squared off how? Like by the vegetation?
Poverty.
No, so some of them have like 4 stakes, and they know their perimeter. Other people you see, they have like just trash around them.
Are they sitting under sheets? Is it appropriate? Is it on
Oh, for the cover? No, it's not called the sheets for that reason.
Oh, well then. I'm disappointed.
Can I roll a perception check to see like if they seem like they're like sick? You know what I mean? Like why are they so,
Like, are they hungry?
are these like really like poor people, or you know what I mean?
So
Like
you're just trying to get a feel for the area?
yeah, like how run down are we talking here?
Yeah,
I guess.
let's say perception.
Fuck.
Nope.
There's a lot of poor people here. You don't really know why.
I turn to the group. There's a lot of poor people here.
Yes, absolutely.
So
Extreme poverty.
looking past the very low, like single huts, there is a larger. It would almost pass for a house. It's that big.
A man's living lush.
Yeah. So there is. You can see it. It's sort of. So you're along another long side of the wall. So you see the sheets, and you see one big, about house-sized, still pretty trashy looking, but there's one house, and it has a very large tree in front of it.
And that's his house? Did he tell us it's his house? Is this his house?
That was the
Affirmative.
funniest exchange of shit I've ever seen.
I was gonna say, I thought you were still talking to him, like, wait,
No.
what?
Is that his house?
And Criv goes, alright, I did just imply that. Fuck it, yeah, it's his house.
It's good to ask. It'd be awkward if it wasn't. You guys don't know what I'm gonna do this campaign.
As we approach,
That was human nature.
once we get within 30 feet, we're going to use Mage Hand and try the door.
I look at you
trust
like
that
super inquisitive.
You guys are just walking up to the house.
I
I
mean,
won't be using Mage Hand to try
can
the
we
door.
make
I
a
don't-
check to make sure there's no
There's a
like,
large
spring
tree.
traps or
There were
anything?
people in trees
I
last
said I
time.
don't
Can
trust
I
this
make
man
like
at all.
a like
That's
a
why I'm
check
trying
to see if there's any traps or anything?
I'm trying to.
Okay.
I'm gonna make some
So
investigation
you
check.
guys can. You're walking through the town, and there are people who are they're like when you walk by them, they look at you and just stink eye, and then turn around and keep minding their business. One guy comes up to you, just goes,
Oh my god. I want to leave.
I don't know.
I just gently Push him the other way.
He's just on his way.
Ah!
Scuba addict.
So-
Spin it, steam it down.
So we'll say you guys are within 50 feet of the house at this point. So you're approaching it. People are.
I suppose first I should do an investigation.
The closer you get to the house, people are not approaching it.
What's your perk for the
I
investigation?
will investigate.
I'm going to
Well,
assist.
It's
Yeah,
not
I'd like to
investigation.
help.
What do you do?
I want to check the layout of the property for traps or any, why is no one in here? Why is this house being left alone?
Would that be insight?
No,
Perception?
that's a general perception check. If you're just looking for
I mean,
traps.
I'd like to help on that.
Okay. Perception check with advantage. So you guys are next to each other looking.
It's not.
No, just trying to like
around
fight
here.
off this smelly drunk hobo.
Looking at the front of the house at this distance, it just looks like a really shitty house. So there's nothing obvious or apparent.
Is there anything in the tree though?
Yeah.
Like, so
Well, the
looking at
tree
the
is a pretty big tree, mostly limbs, leafless. So you can see. So you guys are wary. Like, is there anybody in the tree?
That was my first fucking
Is there
thought.
anybody in the tree?
It
And
wasn't for me, so.
there's no one in the tree.
Where is
We got ambushed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like in real life, dead right there.
Light dead.
Can I use? Oh, that'd be nature.
Everyone seems to be leaving this house, so there's got to be
There's
something.
just no one around it.
Right, but like everyone's walking away, like not towards it at all. Like
They're wandering around.
Like everyone's
but
getting
not
a wide
to
berth.
it.
Right.
Can I see what kind of tree it is? Like, if it's just an elk. Elk. I mean,
With my
elk.
perception, is anyone looking at us as we're walking up to this house?
Yeah, he said stink eye.
So
People
one
give me-
person in particular, like, is anyone particularly watching us? We're being watched.
What was your perception check?
20. Not natural.
Right. So most people out here are kind of out of their mind. So there are people looking at you, but they're a pretty good distance away.
I mean, you can tell when you're being watched versus looked at.
So watch in the sense like you're being monitored. No,
Yes.
right.
Oh my god, I think I know what you're doing.
That's all. Okay, I'm
You-
going to get within 30 feet of
Crib,
the
can
front
I
door.
check the tree if it's like an oak?
Oh, sorry. Make a nature check.
Why oak?
Like just like if it's.
He's just trying to see like, have I seen this tree before? He's a bird. He goes in trees.
What the?
I'm making it up.
He likes
He's
trees,
like,
okay?
ah!
So you go up and peck wood.
Like I sit on it like a real brother. Yes.
Just take a giant shit.
What's good?
Do you actually sit on it?
No.
Okay.
Eight.
Just crack it.
8.
They're not strong limbs.
No, I just.
8. Okay, so it's a tree. It's made of wood. You are not helpful beyond that.
Like disappointing. Peck it real quick. Yeah, I thought I'd be able to tell.
Do you actually peck it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just give him a look.
The tree explodes!
Damn.
So the tree is gonna start slowly like shifting towards you,
Oh, sexy.
and it's gonna come down on you.
Because he. Wait.
What? I use shield before it even happened.
Do you have shield?
The tree is
You go-
moving.
What does shield do?
+5 AC.
It's a.
So
Perhaps it's a
what is your
willow.
AC now?
Is it like dead old? Is that why it fell down?
This is how tired I am. What's 14?
Perhaps
plus
it's
five?
a
19.
willow.
19.
It's perhaps womps.
Whomping
A
quit.
whomping
Wait,
sort
this
of
is what I'm
willow.
wondering, yeah, if it's like a Harry Potter tree, if it's just like a dead tree, not like a...
I don't, dude. I'm popping shield.
It shifts and then it's coming down.
Okay, so it's...
I understood Crib's intention for my character at least. Like,
Okay.
if
So-
it's a monster,
so
I would
two
be
of
battle,
those-
or if it's just
So the tree comes down on you, and you are knocked the fuck out. You're already
what would I need
incapacitated.
to do?
You're already incapacitated.
He lost all his HP?
So roll initiative. Yeah.
But what would my AC have needed
Are we
to
all
be?
rolling initiative?
Wait,
or-
but we didn't notice that when we did a perception check? Okay.
What
It
would my-
just look like a tree.
what would my AC need to do then?
Higher.
Like,
Higher. You are incapacitated. Roll initiative.
We have to do it?
Yep.
Oh,
You
shit.
guys are in a fight now.
God!
12.
Oh, fucking 1.
8.
Oh, wait, no, 3.
Brock, just for the sake of it, roll your initiative too. Prylus is what?
3.
Don't forget to add your dexterity modifier.
That was
What is it?
Rufus,
Is it a 1?
12.
Sylvia,
13.
11.
Uthrax,
8.
Veldar.
14.
I don't like the fact that this tree is gonna kick our ass.
This bird's going to get
Wait,
us
if I roll a 1 on
consolation.
initiative, is that a fail?
No.
Okay.
You just go last.
Well, I wasn't.
You didn't
I-
just get pwned by a tree, son.
Are we counting that in the stats?
Son.
I will when I rewatch the stream.
We got walls.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I should have said something. That wasn't 1. But I had my 2. Bruh, you did one thing. You got a tree on you.
Shouldn't have pecked. You shouldn't have pecked it.
He even asked, like, do you peck it?
No, like, it's just like, I don't know why, but that for like the character, my lore character.
Well, that's why I
is just
asked you
like,
if you sat on it.
that.
No, I wanted you to peck it, honestly.
I'm glad that happened.
Now I
to him.
don't want you
He's
to.
such a little, like, prick novice wizard. Like, this should happen to him.
God, I want this cord to be longer.
Is he like Harry Potter almost, in the sense that everyone thinks he's great, but he's just kind of...
He is.
So the
He is
tree,
great.
the tree rises back up. Veldar, it's your turn.
Why didn't you just splatter me?
Damned tree. I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast on it.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack.
Is there...
Should we set this
You're
up?
sure
Oh,
we
yeah.
have, like, on the...
Do we
Does it matter
set
on
the
the map?
board, or do you not have one prepped? You don't have it prepped, do you?
So we'll say
Minus
when-
1 DM point.
No, okay. So we'll say when it smacked the shit out of you, coming back up, it rips the door off, and you guys are gonna see it.
Ooh, good
You
save.
guys are gonna see inside. So.
So wait,
So you guys are all out here by the tree.
how do I be sick with no healer? Am I dead? Am I out
So we're
already?
all just kind of...
You're just knocked down.
I did not want to get near that
You are
tree.
capped.
It's
So you can
21
make
to
it,
hit.
like,
So he's just
3
kind of...
saves or 3
Nah.
fails, or
So I can
battle
cast. I
ends
can do
before
damage
one of
now.
us can try and do a medicine
I
check.
assume 21 hits.
Yes.
Medicine. Yeah.
I was like, I'm forgetting something. Hopefully I'm not just dead.
Can a tree pass a dexterity save is my question.
Ooh. Oh. Good things to ponder.
Matt, are you keeping track of effects and shit?
I can.
It's up to you. You don't have to.
9 damage.
Of Eldritch Blast.
Yes. Sheets fight. 9 damage.
So good hit. So without really knowing what, you just see him down on the fucking ground, and you immediately just staff to the ground, Eldritch Blast, and it hits it in the chest. Some branches fall down, but it's still the tree.
Bloody
Sylvia,
tree!
your turn.
Well, I guess I will pull out my short sword. And am I close? Like, am I within? Can I move 30 feet towards it?
Sure.
Like,
You
are
are.
we
You're
saying-
all well within range of this.
By the way, before any of that happens, where am I at on this? Am I right here? Or am I here? Because I was here. So
You can go ahead and pick.
okay, I'm
Both
here.
are well
Cloud.
within range.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna.
The door
On that
rips
square?
off and it's over here.
I'm gonna be on that square. I don't know if that puts me in range still,
You
but
do
I
9 damage?
Sorry.
I did
I'm
not.
so excited.
Because I have 120
Save
foot
us.
range on my Eldritch Blast.
I actually pull out my bow and arrow instead. I'm gonna pull out my bow and attack.
Okay, make your attack roll.
I just saw Rachel do her first thing. Not
And that's a 1.
What is it?
It's a 1.
Go!
I didn't bring my dice, so.
No.
Do you need a replacement?
I'm just gonna use the white dice.
God.
That's
Yeah.
You're
Rip.
gonna take a shot. It's gonna go way wide, and it's gonna break one of the upstairs windows.
Alright, so no 20s, 3 1s in this game so far.
I'm telling you, dude, the dice...
Wait, what was the second one?
I got a 1.
You got a one?
That was initiative, though.
Oh no, that doesn't count.
That doesn't count? Okay.
Do you mind if I move this
Ability
over a
checks,
little
Go ahead.
attack rolls.
Also, while it's on
Like,
my mind,
rolling on this
saving
thing.
throws.
for flight, we'll talk about it after the fight. Sorry, we won't play that. Rufus, it's your turn.
Oh, it's a damned tree, my god. Well, this is certainly unique. 5, 10, 15, so move up there. And I'm going to get just within range to cast the Burning Hands on it.
Is that cone damage?
Use the cone damage.
You are
Is
behind 2 of your friends.
The tree's right here.
Poopy.
It's a big tree,
Okay, so
and I'm bad at drawing.
Huh?
So that's fine.
No.
So that's I have to make a wisdom save.
can I go ahead and actually do firebolt instead? If that's the case.
Yeah. So go ahead and make your attack.
Firebolt. 6 plus 6, 12.
Just misses.
12
So
just
you
misses.
you whip out a fire spell, and it goes through the branches and breaks another window. You guys keep breaking all the windows.
We're just
in
vandalizing
this
this property.
fucking house.
Like,
You seemed like it.
Phoenix, Tread,
It almost
make
did.
a death saving throw. D20, no buff.
do you need a dice?
Here it is.
Thank you.
Oh, you silly.
Silly Willy.
12.
It's okay, I got the
D20.
white one. Thank
He
you.
rolled a 12.
12.
Okay, so you have 1 success.
Well, they're
So
clear.
mark that down.
Would I be bleeding a fuck ton, or am I just punched?
No, you just got crunched and you're knocked out with 1 save.
Your
So,
damn hollow
real quick, real
fucking
quick.
bones.
I just started talking to you guys like, oh,
Just like the
I just met this
fly.
random fucking
Right.
bird, and then a tree just fall. Like, whoever that was.
Just
Like-
like the
Yeah,
fly.
the tree hits you.
Oh, yeah, just like that fly.
You peck it. Bang! Feathers.
What the hell
So
is that guy?
Earlier, you were the
Uthrax.
tree and the
Just
fly
like a
was
pillow
you.
fight.
Uthrax, it's your turn.
Get wrecked.
Target engaged. Attack. Natural 20.
Just missed 12.
Are you
So you're
even?
just doing it.
Did you move?
Huh? Yeah, I'm hitting the tree with
What's
the...
your attack range?
Oh, it's fucking 5 feet, so I guess I'm...
Well, okay, so you have to reroll. You're lucky I'm letting you reroll. You just swing and hit nothing.
Damn, that would have been really nice to have though.
I just assumed I was in range of the fucking tree.
Don't ever
Because
hit
it's a
someone.
tree!
I mean, you did technically say we were all in range of the tree.
you
I
did,
said
you
you're
fucking
next- I said you're
asshole.
next to
No,
the
you
tree.
said in
your,
range.
Your exact words were we.
You said in
all within
range,
of
you
the tree.
motherfucker.
Okay, well, obviously you're not all within range of the tree for a melee
I'm
attack.
just saying.
If this is a vote thing, I'm with Crib. His tone was kind of like, come on, guys. We're not
Yeah, it
just.
was mostly
We didn't all
like
just start
we were
surrounding
there.
the tree like.
we were within 30 feet range was what I took that to be as.
Like,
There you go.
you're in the battle zone.
Like we're within walking distance to the tree. Like you can
That's
walk
too
the
flashy.
tree.
No, right.
That's what I
Okay,
understand.
warriors, you were the one
I
with
can't
case.
just I can't just grant you infinite attack space with a 5 foot. Is your attack 5 feet?
Yes.
Okay, well then you're not in range of the tree. Sorry that I was unclear.
Fucking... Fuck you.
It's not gonna land.
Not that many backwards.
Yeah. Go to church.
Go to church.
Sure. Your strength mod is
Fuck you,
7.
chicken strips.
So, no, it's not.
No, okay.
Yeah, so thanks for that.
So your first attack is really, really strong, and you just go woof, but you weren't anywhere near it. So you walk back up to it, and you attack again. You still miss. So now it's the tree's turn. It's
The
gonna-
tree attack.
It's going to smack down on you. And so at this point, I'm just going to say you're shielding Brock.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, so that's a 10. So it just it falls again, but misses, lands next to you. Stands back up. Prylus, you're up.
Do anything fire
Lovers quarrel.
Well, I'm trying to RP this correctly.
Are you ever going to not walk up to a tree again? Well, you might. You might actually.
Well.
If you're in battle.
Okay,
Don't flip me off because you were 10 feet away from a tree.
I dart up to Tread, and I do a medicine check to stabilize him.
Do you have a medicine kit? You have to have a kit.
Well, no,
Check your. Well,
I don't have that.
It's okay, just attack the tree. I got it.
Well, I'm gonna move up one.
which starting pack includes a med kit?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Or have items. Tab.
I have lay on hands since we had a long rest.
I'm trying to see if I have any gear. Alright, yeah, so I guess I just great sword the tree.
Okay, go ahead and roll attack.
We'll chop you
Big
down.
fuck off
4
sword.
plus 5, 9.
9 does not hit.
Jesus fuck! How are we missing a fucking tree?
So you.
I was gonna say, it's
come
a
down,
big fuck
This
off.
is outrageous.
You,
Christian.
so you, maybe Uthrax missing was just really funny and you missed it, but you missed it. Veldar
Harder than
again.
it looks.
None of them can
I'm
be
going to
medicine.
Eldritch Blast it again.
Make your attack.
Maybe 2 overpowered.
That is a 19 plus 6, so 25.
Yeah, that hits.
Please kill this fucking
He's
tree.
like, guys, it's a tree.
3 more.
I hate this tree.
Oh,
So
ew.
after your first attack, what you do like a cool like step. Well, do you do step spins?
Sure.
Okay. So you just like whip around your back like Jackie Chan style. You're like not even touching it with your hands, and then you grab it, slam it down, whoosh, and you hit it again, right in a knot. 3 damage.
Great.
Sylvia, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna try and shoot it again
Great.
He's done 12 total. Sorry, go ahead.
with my bow.
Okay.
Right in the noddle.
Alright.
Right in the nest.
19 to hit.
19 hits. Go ahead, roll damage.
Good job.
These aren't my dice, so I can't tell anything apart. It's gonna be 8 damage.
Hell yeah.
Hell
And that puts me down.
So this one you're gonna focus a little more, aiming right for the knot hole, and you let it fly, and it just goes like.
Alright.
So it's still standing.
Fuck this tree.
Rufus, your turn.
Trees. Bloody trees.
Can I make any noises? Or am I unconscious?
I will take.
They can be one.
Fuck!
If you're gonna make noises, they can be one syllable.
That's your bonus action?
I will back up and cast Firebolt.
Make your attack.
This tree.
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah, that hits.
But shouldn't it do
Roll
more
damage.
damage because it's fire versus wood or no?
That's 8 damage. Fire damage. We don't know. He's never going to tell us.
How much damage?
8 fire damage,
8 fire
which
damage.
will also
It
ignite. We don't get to know that because we don't know its weaknesses. Unless I don't
Right.
know.
There's no way he's that good.
According to the
What do you
story.
mean?
Like, he just said it did 8
I was
damage.
gonna say, don't fire
a
based
flammable object
The hit by the
plus
spell
to it.
ignites if it is
That's
a
telling
more.
us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if he knows that it's a
That
weakness,
tree's on
it's
fire.
double damage.
Okay, so
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
I just don't know if Crib is doing that. No,
Can
he's
you look
not.
up or
Well, he can't tell you.
And
Because that
No,
would
just
ruin
to know in
the
general.
tree
Right.
is now on fire.
Well, when you look at the
I
monster
just-
stat block,
I need to know when
it tells
I'm
you their
smart enough.
it tells you their weaknesses and what they're
So-
immune to.
I can tell you that he
so
is
your
from our
staff
one
kind of
shot.
blows a
Okay,
little bit,
okay.
and you
From the one shot.
bam,
that
you whip out a
Matt
fireball,
Two
hits it
was
square
winning.
in
I
where
can
the
tell you
arrow
that
was
he
in the
is
knot.
I don't need to
And
remind
it,
him.
it takes the tree back a little bit,
Because he had to deal with my
and it stands back up,
having disadvantage against
but
me.
it's still standing. Phoenix, death saving roll number 2.
Did you make the first one?
Yes, he did.
My little thing. Chicken.
Yes.
Jess asked if we were
Lucky.
fighting Pseudo Wudo.
I'm so tired I can't even read. 11?
At your discretion.
That succeeds. So you now have 2 successful death saves. If we had water, that would be on point.
Pseudo
I'm
Wudo.
dead. I got you.
Uthrax here.
Do you want me to splash some water on it?
There's nothing
You can. It's
exact.
currently on fire. Sorry.
There's
Oh, I
nothing
ain't saying
exact. But
He asked
minimal
for
of
water,
1 to
right?
8. This is all for.
You said it's currently
I
on
think
fire.
in the game.
The tree's on fire. Yeah.
Come back.
Um,
Come back.
So, out of curiosity,
Thank you.
1d8 sounds fair.
does it take residual damage
You
with
don't
it being
know.
on fire?
You don't know.
Shall we say the start of its turn?
I was gonna do it at its turn. It will take fire damage because it is on fire.
Well, that's what I wanted, like, just in general, like, outside
Oh,
of
so I misunderstood the question. Yes.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure, because that's always
Give it
up
to me,
in the air for everyone.
Give it to me. 2 death save. My shit's twitching hard.
Dude, you already have 2. You're good. No pressure.
Fuck it. Attack again.
Sorry, how much damage was done?
You struck for 8.
Him?
None.
He's going right now.
You and I are the only ones that have hit.
That's
We've all
So
missed.
he hit. I hit for 8.
Fucking
then
14.
I hit
14
for
hits.
No, she hit for 8 too.
Alright.
She just missed her first. She had to knock it up. Right?
Yeah.
I forgot.
You know.
Oh, I think I. Sorry, go ahead.
You got her.
6.
Oh no, I broke the tip. That sucks. Dang it, Jeff.
Pencil's dumb as hell looking.
It's a tablet pencil.
You should get the Nintendo DS stylus. That's all you need.
I don't know if it'll work with this tower.
does not.
Anyway,
Try.
so
That's sad.
so everybody's hitting the shit out of this tree, and you're like, oh, all right, it's fucking Uthrax's turn, and you just punch the wood.
Does it
And that's your turn.
Oh.
Well, he hit it, yeah.
Okay.
It is now the tree's turn.
Wait, what did you do in damage?
6 damage.
So the fire continues to burn. It's on fire, like kind of trying to shake it off a little bit. It's coming back down on you, Uthrax.
Thank God.
And 11 does not hit. So it's just on fire. It's flailing all over the place, and it can't hit you.
Can crush a bird, can't crush a robot.
I'm gonna slice it again with the old
Fucking bird.
G sword.
Hollow as shit.
19 plus 5.
15 definitely hits. Roll damage.
I can reroll a 2. 8 plus 3, so 11.
So this one, you whooshing, and a huge branch comes off. Whoosh. But the tree is still standing, and it's looking more like a bush.
A shrubbery.
Top of the third round, Veldar, you're up.
Eldritch Blast.
Such a dope spell. It just sounds cool.
I know, it has to
I'm
say
gonna
like
miss it
blast.
all.
Blast!
No,
You gotta say it like that too.
Blast, brother!
So in all of its,
I can't do that. That's what
fucking
Travis does.
waving around and trying to flail and shit, your Eldritch Blast just mistiming goes right past it. Sylvia?
Did it hit that?
I'm just gonna bow again.
This house is just like on fire too. Like.
2 of the windows are broken.
Alright, so 22 to hit.
22 hits.
For
Fucking broken.
4 damage.
For 4 damage. Alright, was that another arrow? Yeah, we're kind of doing. So you knock another arrow. It hits the tree, it's still standing. Rufus.
20.
Shall we
But after I
move
didn't
along
search.
and cast the firebolt?
Oh,
That's
the
as
sword
much
is
as
30.
So right after her arrow, you think your eyesight's going bad, and you think it hit, so you just aimed for where her arrow went, and just, oh wait, no, she did hit, I'm sorry, his Eldritch Blast. You thought he hit, so you're chasing his beam of light, and they both just...
They just think I
It's your one
Oh,
of those
Phoenix.
Oh, yeah, you did
Phoenix.
that for me.
Oh, yeah.
Birdman.
Death save throw.
Come on, 3 for 3.
3.
You said 3!
You have 2 successes and 1 fail.
Shit, dude, one of the branches kind of just like starts to a little bit.
Yeah, it's like inching towards
yeah.
Uthrax, you're up.
You really shouldn't sleep during a concussion. It's bad for you.
Re-engage.
Dude, I did that all the time. That's probably why I'm so fucked
It's
up.
gonna be 24.
24 hits, 1 damage. Well, not with your 20.
I used to get
I
it
don't
all
know why
the
I
time.
threw my 20.
Be careful with that arrow, they still work.
That's why I'm rolling.
I'm just saying.
You do it.
It's gonna be 8.
Ooh.
So you're still like waiting with your hand in the tree, and you're just gonna, and it's just gonna blow the fucking, it's gonna blow the trunk out, and it's so, and then it falls down. You guys killed the fucking tree.
Oh, fuck you.
Wow.
Does that mean I'm alive?
Why am I not using my warhammer? I'm just.
We have to stabilize
They have
you.
to-
But I made it out alive.
They have to get to you.
Hopefully nobody leaves me,
So you're
but I
in
made it out
combat. You're in
alive.
Right,
combat.
I'm just gonna move the 30 and I'm gonna use Spare the Dying, which is a cantrip.
Yep.
Which
You
just
have 1 HP now. And you are.
So I limp up and go,
oh,
holy
no, I'm sorry. You are stable,
he has 0.
but
And
because
then-
you're out of combat, you have 1 HP.
I'm
holy
gonna.
fuck!
Yeah, 'cause
And then I'm gonna use lay on
What
hands.
happened?
for
Holy
7.
I'm gonna use lay on hands and give them all 5.
Mark that off.
Or
in
my
your-
mana pool.
Mark that off in your sheet. You have
Mhm.
6 HP now. Mark that down.
I all of a sudden feel great. Who did that?
Oh yeah, you're back to full health.
Like,
No, he's
Like-
one down.
Yeah, there's 5,
He's
not
7.
6.
Damn nature,
Yeah.
you're scary.
Can
who
I
did that?
search the battlefield?
Like, I'm actually asking because I was turned around.
Yeah, how many did you shot?
I used 3. So
Okay.
it says I get half back. Do you want me to get 1 or 2 back then?
For arrows because they're more your.
I look at you
They're
more
a big weapon.
inquisitively.
You'll get 2. We'll round up.
Like, I'm
everything
infatuated.
else is round down now.
Perfect.
No.
No, like, dude just blew up a tree and just healed me, and he, like,
And he still has
That
no
there's some
idea
crazy
he's
magic
stabilized.
out
Fire doubles the trees. That was a big hit.
He doesn't know he's stabilized, he just knows he was healed. Brush myself off and
brush myself
I'm going to proceed towards the
I was just
door.
like, what happened?
I was gonna say,
it's like
I
he was
say,
having a bad
fuck this
dream.
fucking
Yes,
tree,
yes,
I
yes.
follow you.
I'm
And then he was
going to
just
stay
like, wait a
30
minute,
feet
this is
away.
weird.
You said the door's actually blown
Exactly,
off.
dude.
Or
That's
not
exactly
doing
how I pictured it.
Yeah, the door was blown off.
So yeah, we'll say the door is still blown off, and 2 windows on the top level are broken. And you do have a flyer.
Do you want me to lead
Going to,
marching order?
I'm going to do an investigation first. And
I'm gonna follow right behind.
Pressure plates, trip wires, any kind
Put
of
me over
trap
there,
I
too.
can find.
Me too.
Everyone's following.
Are you assisting me then?
No.
I'd like to assist.
No.
I'm assisting.
It's just like
Perception.
I say no before I actually understand the
Perception.
question. Actually, so
Just nah.
yeah, like it's better than saying yes.
For traps,
This is
I'm
something
pretty
that you
sure
don't right.
Exactly.
Can we double check?
I can't. Can you?
Yes.
What are you checking?
Traps
checking
is
traps.
investigation or perception. I believe it's investigation.
So, wait.
Well, you don't know. I see investigation as like you're up close looking at something.
We're in the house.
You're looking
Right
around
outside it.
the house. You're not really looking at a very close object. Like if there was a trap, you don't know where it is. Like you would investigate.
I walk up to the front door.
Perception.
Roll perception with advantage. That one does not.
Lol. You
That's a
unsee
20.
this.
Actually, I see where are you looking exactly?
And around the doors and the table legs and the floor stones for pressure plates.
Just so you guys can't really see, there are stairs here. So these stairs go up a level to this, so you can see this part.
Oh,
of
it's
the
kind
house.
of a loft.
Yes.
I don't know what that means.
It's kind of like how the floor is over
looking-
here, but it's
And this side of the
More
house,
alien.
it
Just
just
the
looks like
railing
a
along it.
normal, really shitty
No,
cottage.
isn't that my mess?
No, it's not.
Okay.
This is our place.
The stairs.
I'm gonna be very close behind, kind of like almost abreast to
Are you
him.
guys going up the stairs first?
Okay, wait. I'm confused. I thought we're outside. How are there?
So
He
we like
walked
lined up
in.
outside the house. They
My
walked.
perception didn't get anything in here. So
He walked in the house and looked for traps on the bottom floor.
Can I look for signs of life? AKA people and or animals.
You're looking for a different thing,
Detect
so
traps.
yes. I'm sorry, where are you and where are you looking?
I'm gonna say I'm in the front door and I'm gonna look for like,
Should I use it?
yeah, that's me. Any like, you know,
My
like
investigation.
people or like
That's what I'm saying.
animal
Okay, so weight's pretty
on
good.
that first floor.
In the house?
Yeah, like I'm just imagining I can see pretty much straight through that first floor,
Yeah.
right? I'm just gonna look for like, you know, food or people have been there recently type things.
Like signs of life, like
Yeah.
literally people
Oh.
living in the house.
Okay.
Like has it been used recently?
Okay.
Right.
So yeah, go ahead and make perception.
Thank you.
20.
Natural one?
No, it's 60.
Oh.
I have a +4 on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a shitty cottage, so it doesn't look like new. But there are so this is kind of hard to tell. This is like a heater.
Okay.
Furnace.
So there's some burnt ash in there that it doesn't look like it's been touched by wind or anything. There's no like crumbs about.
Okay.
Activity.
That's it looks like people have been there.
Like recently, or can I just tell people have been in and out of it at least?
You can tell it's used.
Okay.
You don't really know when, but
I mean, if there's
I'd say
recent
less.
embers.
I would say, yeah,
It's
like
People
a
have
day.
been there. Yeah, so it's been.
Did you
Yeah,
see
sure.
that guy that came up to you earlier?
Hmm?
You could have just squatted in there for a little bit.
that's true. Could have. We don't know that. Okay, but that's good then.
I think it's past the tree.
Yeah.
Now that the tree is down, there's like five or six people like just staring at the house.
Stop! That freaked me out.
It's freaking.
So then, while they're doing that, I'm going to
Yeah,
investigate.
they're not doing
upstairs
anything
for
there. They're all
traps.
just looking.
Dude, that's me even
So what's-
creepier.
What's this right here then?
That is
This
a
is
chest.
chest.
It's a
Okay.
large chest.
I'm gonna go up to that. I'll pass it out.
It's that thing right there.
Actually,
Oh yeah.
Donuts!
That's what I
If
want.
you would
I've
say,
got the skill for this.
Perhaps still open.
If my phone weren't fucking dying.
Perhaps,
What is it?
I should
Divine Sense. I can detect any good and evil. I also know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet.
Okay. Go ahead and.
Is that a cantrip?
What is that?
Mhm.
No, that's
It's
probably
a-
one of
it's
your
a skill.
skills.
What does that
Yeah,
tree
it's a
define?
Do you have to mark that off?
Hmm?
Yeah, it's
Mark that off.
A fiend is like
No, but was the tree a fiend? What is the tree?
You don't know.
I can look it up in my player handbook.
So,
Some sort of beast.
that's
Talk
within
about
range.
perception.
You detect good and evil.
good and evil.
Okay. You're.
Oh yeah, I know.
I can detect any good and evil, but I know the location of any like celestial, fiend, undead, anything along those lines.
And how much of a range?
So we'll just say
60
you're
feet. So
you're
the
like
horns.
putting off sonar. Like, I don't know if any of you guys are pinging. I don't think any of you are. But you're looking around. Nothing's coming back.
Alright. It's not one of those fucking changelings where the chest is actually a fucking monster.
No, because you're human.
Mimics.
You haven't done anything.
Yeah.
No, I know what you're asking. No.
Yeah, I can't. You know why? But
Yeah. No, you wouldn't be going off.
Okay. Perhaps you should stand
Oh,
back.
sorry. All of you would be going off because you're all good. So, your friends are going off. But other than that,
Am I?
My spectral
should
mage
know.
I don't know.
hand-
I don't know, Rock. I don't know.
My spectral mage hand appears. in
Dude, I'm so
front of me.
tired. I gotta lean in like an old person to read my shit.
what is this?
I'm not.
A wreck.
I extend
A rug.
as he backs
A rug.
away from the chest. I extend my mage hand and attempt to open it.
literally sat in every chair
Okay.
in there.
I
And
wouldn't
it is not
I'll
locked.
find one.
So you open the chest. Make a perception check.
Can I assist?
Yeah, you can both look around. So with advantage.
Good. 21.
Okay. So you notice the table here.
I thought it was a rug.
No, this is a rug.
Oh!
This table
I was looking at the wrong
starts
thing.
starts moving very slowly this way.
I'm gonna just dash at it and just kind of
Grapple!
put my hands on it and just kind of grab it.
Wait, did it open up
Well-
the floor underneath though?
No.
Okay, it just the table moved.
So like as you're opening the chest, you notice it starts just kind of very
Look at that.
slowly move, and so it's gonna.
Ghost town.
For
Wait
real.
a second.
Is it a live table? Cause I swear.
Fucking mimics.
So you're gonna put your hands on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna like grab it like.
Okay. And it's gonna try and bang your shins, but you're gonna be like, whoa, 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 whoa. Roll initiative.
All of us?
All of you.
Thought I fucking detected this shit.
You detect the good and evil. It is not
Fucking
good
15.
nor evil.
6.
It's just an evil. Or
Give me 1
Crazy
second,
dragon.
guys. Why are you doing that?
one
Table. Sorry, I didn't use my cable.
The table cable.
Everything's dying. God, this is why.
Even the people sitting.
I will say this is why I love the fact that I have a bajillion.
Yes,
Close.
This is why we're gonna build that fucking table here.
so extreme.
So it's right here.
I figured,
It's
like-
the worst.
I figured there's gonna be
You
like
slept, but like
4
not even
corners,
enough
right?
to even like.
Like my body's like grasping at it. I'd rather not
And
have
then
Is
one of
this
the
for the reason
Oh,
you need?
exactly. You'd rather just not.
I'm-
So
I am
let's try
marking
so
the shit out of you
together.
all.
Is there a reason why there? No, but I know of.
Because I'm marking
Well,
the
no.
shit out
Can
of
we
you
make
all
a
over here. I'm
perception
sorry.
check on that?
Mm-mm.
I'm really not
I
trying
don't
to.
want to see what it says.
Okay, so Phoenix, what was your roll?
Ooh,
18
18 plus.
4.
Nice.
plus 4.
What is it?
Can't do it.
22.
Did he actually roll an 18?
Yes, you did.
He has a dex modifier too, so he's 22.
Prylus?
I got a 6.
Thank you, sir.
Rufus?
13.
Sylvia?
9.
Uthrax?
15.
Veldar?
10.
I was gonna say all of them, sorry.
I'm outside the house still, so it's not like it could even do anything to me. Unless it jumps through the
I was gonna
wall.
say, I'm the one like fucking grabbing
You're
this
the
shit.
one fighting it. I mean, it's gonna take me
Crit.
a while to get up those stairs.
So, Phoenix, you are up first. Uthrax, you are second. If you guys want to start going, I will write this down.
I want to see the true. I want to see this here.
You might find
You're not in
it.
the
I was gonna say, there's broken
So-
windows. You can like.
Oh. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, so
Are you guys
there are
doing
2
steps
windows
ahead?
on this side that are broken.
Can I like
This side?
sniper shot?
Yes.
Are we gonna say,
fucking
like,
firebolt
here?
through it?
Dude.
Like, can I cast spells while flying?
Crib. Do we want to say like
Yes,
here and
Because
here?
you have arms and wings.
Yes.
You don't have
No, I know,
just
like-
wings.
Sorry.
Here and here.
Alright.
Okay.
These cookies have been eyeing me all night long, and I already had a donut. I need to
Get it.
Guess what?
Do we even notice, like, this thing is trying to fight him?
places.
Like, we're not
Yeah.
even
You
in the
have no
house.
clue.
Yeah, I don't think we would have any idea.
So it would have made
Loud
he
as
would have called out
shit.
to you like this table.
Like, warning.
You saw
okay,
it.
yeah.
You put your hands on it. Yeah. So it moved. It clearly moved on its own. So you're like, guys, and now you're in combat. So yes.
I don't care much for moving wood.
So
I prefer my wood stiff, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
Okay, so
yeah.
where are the broken windows?
Stiff
Here,
wood.
here's a little erase first.
So here we go. Flatten my wings
I
up,
don't like it.
start flying. I look through the window, I see them, and I cast Firebolt through the window onto the
hold on, where are you at?
outside flying.
You're right here.
He's like, haha.
He has 50 movement speed.
Yeah, I know. Just, okay, so yeah, so firebolt.
Yeah, like a true sniper. Like
Cast,
Yeah.
cast your
it's not very broken.
Did you
and I-
scream them?
Because I'm
That was the last one. It was so perfect. It was so perfect, dude. I had
So
it.
perfect.
I won't do it
Roll your
again.
attack.
Lord. Okay, so like the broken glass that she had hit with it created this little thing that I perfectly make my firebolt go through if I hit.
Yeah,
17. No, is it plus 5?
17 hits if that's natural.
No,
Okay.
plus 5.
She wants to gain the real value.
What is it?
18.
18 hits. Go ahead, roll damage.
Yes. Yes.
Forky. Oh wait, we're starting a fire
And
in
it's
a
on
house.
fire.
Yo.
Oh boy.
Well, I'm not in the house yet, so y'all better run out.
I have a
I'm
water.
made of
I
metal.
have a water skin. I can douse
You
it.
throw that out the window right now.
Roll damage.
Yeah.
Hurl, throw out the window.
Eat it.
4.
That's 4 damage.
I just imagine like this table.
Okay, so
attacking
you,
us.
like-
literally this.
You're doing some fucking bird shit outside, and you just and you're like, ha! You don't even know if you hit it, but everybody inside, a fireball just comes out of the wall and just, and they're all fuck. It is not on fire though. Uthrax, it's your turn.
So wait, did,
Is this a wooden
Hey,
table?
damn.
How much damage do you do?
4.
It's a large table. It looks like wood, but you don't really know.
Mm-hmm.
But it is not on fire. Shy.
Oh shit.
But
I didn't record that.
He did
4
4
damage.
damage.
I need to look
design.
I need to look at my D&D monsters, dude. That's like one thing I'm lacking lore is like different monster types. Like
I tried to check if it was like some
I'm just
weird
gonna
wood.
try
If
to
I
like
would have
hit it
succeeded
with
that,
my
I
hammer
would've
in the
seen
dead
it.
side
Okay.
table.
Yeah.
What's it?
Shit sounds heavy.
23.
Dude, it's metal.
23 hits. Roll your damage.
It's really heavy.
Is he still grappling it, or what happened?
He didn't grapple. He just put his hands on it aggressively.
As I was saying, it burnt your hands.
Yeah, it went for his shins. Didn't get him.
Crunch, 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 crunch.
Too soon.
Metal v wood.
Ooh, 12.
Whoa. Good God.
Nice fucking
Can we
hit.
see your D20?
So you just
Rigged.
How much were those?
you bring it down on this
this
fucking.
is
Remember this
Is
metal?
that 10?
That's what we were
Heavy,
talking about
man.
last time, that's heavier.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
You bring it down on this fucking table and a huge crack goes through it. But it's still a table. So
It's still a table.
Rufus, you're up.
Where'd you get them?
Amazon.
Dude, I might
I don't
get
want to
some.
bring the place down, but apparently fire is not going to
On the dice.
be a problem here.
The video said you wouldn't have to do it maliciously; it would just happen or not happen.
Where'd you type in?
Just D&D dice.
Metal is going to be a lot harder for it to be weighted than like this back end.
So there's no way like a
No.
casino
Well,
would
he's
even
going to
consider
I'm going to use my action
like just
to
because of how
investigate what
it's
this-
aesthetic.
when we
Yeah.
opened this, nothing.
But you're totally right.
Nothing came out. Yeah.
I want to see what's
Just
going
like-
on.
Ooh, I want these.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it would
Oh, God.
explode.
16 plus perception, 19.
Metal.
Okay, so in the
There's
chest
investigation.
It's like aluminum.
in investigation. 'Cause
Are you looting this bitch while I'm
22.
fighting?
Yeah. Okay. So
What is in here?
yeah, so everybody's like in combat, beating the chest table. He just
This old man just wanders over to the chest, starts
Yeah.
charging the
Leave it
chest.
alone.
It's already open.
Yeah. So in the chest you find sort of various pieces of silver and blue armor. the front colors.
That's like, what is that?
So
So you find front colors,
What
So he
color
was
blue?
working
and
for the.
you find a very
Cripple color blue. You know what?
Frank blue.
Royal blue.
Thank you.
Frank
little
blue.
blue is pretty
Fork.
good too. Anyway,
Frank.
so you
Suit
find,
of
you
frog
find
armor.
various. It's pieces of armor. It's not one full set.
Is it like chest plate,
Pieces.
bracers?
Various pieces, yeah.
Frog armor. Okay.
And you find a rolled up scroll.
I'm gonna pocket that fucking scroll like there's no tomorrow.
Are you trying to hide it, or are you just grabbing it?
I'm just grabbing it.
So you put it on your waist real quick,
Yeah.
and we'll also say say you have 50 gold.
50 gold pieces. Very well.
Doesn't have to fucking work anymore.
50.
Okay, I missed something. Is this the same thing we were all just beating the shit out of?
No, he ran to the chest. It's hard for you to see. This
You're
is
just
Rufus.
looted a chest in the middle of battle?
Yes, he
Yes.
did.
Okay, so no wonder I didn't understand. I
That
thought
ends my turn.
Okay, so it's gonna make another sort of
sorry,
like a shift for John's shins, and it's gonna hit you.
No,
What?
Your shins.
No, dude, it
Yeah.
hurts so bad.
So like you, wham! You crack down, and it like.
Yeah.
It's like a
Not the shit.
Chadlow.
and then it just wham! And, fuck!
Oh my shit.
Where are my dice?
Yeah.
Beep.
Damage received.
Matt, say hi.
I dropped that, and we are saying drops. So
Damage received.
Matt, say hi. Dude, sorry for being so fucking ignorant.
so it's gonna whack the shit out of your shins for 9 damage.
Oh,
True shin hit.
You're alive, right?
Yeah.
You got like what, 12?
I've got 13, so
Okay.
that's gonna be fucking 4.
It's almost everything. So you need help.
Veldar, it's your turn, and you are outside the house right now,
Not just the game.
and they are up a level.
Cool.
Are there windows on this side at all?
Don't worry, guys. I'm just getting beaten the
Don't
fuck
worry,
out of
don't
by
worry.
a table.
Don't
That's
worry,
some
one of your
shit.
teammates just looted a chest in the middle of battle.
Are there
That was my case.
are there windows on this side of the
No, yeah,
house?
that wasn't your wall or anything.
Oh, no, I didn't think it was wall. It sounded like glass.
Yeah, if you want me to help paint, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I also killed a fly on your...
Dude, it was sick though.
You're up. It's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Winslow.
15, 20, 25, 30. I'm just going to stand there.
Okay.
I mean, I can't make it
Yeah,
up
you're
there
under.
anywhere.
You're under the window.
You could like try to
Uh,
snipe it, like.
I'm going to see if
So,
I can
yeah.
climb up the window.
Um,
I can't go the other way.
I was gonna ask, are there windows on this side of the house?
Yes, I shot a fireball through him.
No, this
No,
side.
you went through this one.
Oh.
He's on this
For
side.
those sides, I'm gonna say no.
It's the front door though.
Front doors are here. I mean, even if
That's
there was
what-
a window here,
let's
it'd
get
be
an architect.
under the loft.
It wouldn't be like up here?
No.
Okay. That was my question.
Weird fucking house.
alright, can you walk my character
It's a shitty neighborhood. I don't know.
one
This is
forward
a mansion, you guys.
and then 1, 2, 3, 4? Am I in range with my bow and arrow?
What's the range on that? 60?
Oh, yeah.
You're well within range.
Yeah, it's 150 actually.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought you
You're
were
way
half
maybe.
fine.
I
Way
can
more
make sure
than
that I
it.
can like see it
If you're a
around that kind of
specialized
corner.
archer, you can only shoot 60 feet.
Right in the table leg.
I
no
can see
scope.
the table though.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You're on the same.
360. So that you follow up.
Shoot him in the back.
It sort of does.
Right in the fourth
So
leg.
22 to hit.
You definitely hit. What damage?
With precision.
11 damage.
Oh my!
Isn't that, you've done 11, 12?
11, 12.
Okay, so you're gonna
And an 8.
like sideways bow style because it's kind of
What
a
did it
weird shaped room.
I did 8 once earlier.
He's like oh fuck. Uthrax
Wait,
is
this
like
table,
ah
or-
my shin. So you're
What
gonna
the
get an
hell was
arrow
that?
right under his leg, and you're gonna hit the table on the leg, and that leg is gonna break off.
Thank God I didn't put an arrow to your knee.
Because you're...
Prylus, you're up.
Well,
He would never adventure again.
my
the ring.
I was gonna say if there are windows on this, I do an athletics check to climb up and bust the window to like jump up here.
Climbing is strength.
Athletics.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you,
Okay.
wouldn't you have to decide how
More or
much
But there's no
he
windows, so
goes up?
Also, thanks for
I'm
moving my
not straight
feet.
through the roof.
yeah. I guess we'll just go in.
What are you gonna do?
That's about as far as you can get.
That is.
Is that? Alright. And I think that's all you can do. So top of the round, Phoenix, you're up.
Are we not supposed to know your name is Phoenix?
Shit. I'm sorry.
No, that's not why I was making that face, but yeah.
You had like it was like your brain picked it up, but you were just like, I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're
I've
like,
been saying it the entire time, like,
If the fire, like, because does firebolt, it catches things on fire without a chance, so you just decided that it didn't catch things on fire.
Oh, it's not wood.
Yeah, we.
It doesn't just catch. Like if you hit something with metal with fireball,
But it
will catch
says,
on
like,
fire.
things around, I swear.
It doesn't explode.
Should I like beat the shit out of this table before it? Just like bust it up.
PTSD Prylus
So I was gonna say that like this just looks like a kitchen table. This also looks like a normal table, but it looks like this table.
Oh no.
Oh, dude.
Looks the exact same.
Fucking someone else's shins can
But-
take the blow
but
for
for right
this.
now. But for right now, it just looks like a table.
Alright, don't
You're right.
approach that table yet.
No, thank you.
Or do.
Wait until people get inside.
I'm just gonna sit at it. Like.
Just sit down.
Yeah.
Have a nice meal.
Phoenix, you're up.
That was successful. I try to hit it again with the firebolt. 6.
You're like looking through the hole. Everybody's beating the shit out of it.
Uh-oh.
That was successful, and you hit yourself in the back. Who did that?
The tree? Is it the tree?
Was it you?
I know it was you!
Uthrax, you're up.
I'll burn the bloody house down.
try to break this fucking table who's attacking my shins.
I wouldn't really.
Is that a 7 or a 1?
I can't even
It's
see.
a one.
That's a 1.
Your shin's about to be broke, son!
You're about to break your own shins.
Oh man, he broke his ankle.
Yeah, oh,
I need help!
both of
We're trying.
So you're gonna be like, fuck! And out of anger, you're gonna like.
Are you
try and
sitting
kick
in
the
dominance?
table, but you're gonna miss. You're gonna miss. You're gonna
stretching my
like
neck
slip
and
through your
I'm
own
already
sweat. No, you're not taking damage. Just you fall and you're now prone.
Oh, womp womp.
So soon.
That's not good times.
Rufus, it's your turn.
Can I at least like
Don't
hold my
watch
shield up?
If he didn't use his movement yet, can he use that to get up?
He's down.
Can I use
He
He's
slipped
prone.
and fell.
Can I use my like shield as I'm like down?
Well-
That's where you have a shield. Your shield's already equipped. I mean,
Shield goes to AC though.
your shield's part of your natural AC. That's why you have 20.
You guys talked about this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, you can say like I'm putting my shield in front of me. That's fine. It's not gonna do anything for you.
He seems to be out of the way.
It's your turn.
Excuse me.
I'm going to fling a firebolt. Try not to hit the metal man. 15.
Watch this way I crack my back.
From a 3.
That's a 9.
Oh, that's a 9. Okay. 15 just hits for double damage.
15 just hits.
Now we know.
That's all that matters.
9!
9!
Oh,
So you
I've
like
never seen
you let go of your staff for a second and it just keeps standing. And you just
Dominance asserted.
whoosh, and it just like straight through the table like a saw. The fire just.
Ooh, I like that.
the table is now.
Oh, thank
You're
God.
welcome, Metal Man.
Your shins were avenged.
It wasn't moving before, but it's super not moving now.
I say as I finished flinging the firebolt, as I had finished pocketing the scroll, turn around,
Yeah.
fling,
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah. So you
Rufus
saw
Yo,
MVP is fucking.
Yeah, and then I'm sitting there. This dude should be a Grammy.
I'm like just coming in the front door, like, what's going on?
Everyone gets upstairs. What happened?
The table.
Bad interior decorator.
So we need to attack that other table then. The one downstairs. Can
Alright,
we?
so are we officially out of combat right now?
You were out of combat.
Can we,
Alright.
can we talk to the table?
That's the question.
You can try.
Pat, pat,
Is
pat.
okay.
I'm gonna use one of my smithing tools.
I
to,
use my
like,
staff to just kind of poke at
Repair
the
what's
up?
remains.
Are these monstrosities? Can I roll a check?
Huh?
I have my smithing toolkit.
Oh yeah. This is awesome.
Okay, so
This is gnarly,
so
dude.
that counts as a cure wounds. So you no longer have your toolkit.
Yeah.
You have one use out of it, and you have 1d8 healing
Mhm.
with no buffs. So just straight 1d8.
8.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah!
you're really good with that fucking D8, bro.
Good roll.
Dude, don't flip them off.
No, fuck him. I want
John's
that
got a
20.
personal grudge.
Dude,
to
yeah,
that.
you're gonna get us killed.
Can I? Is this a monstrosity? These tables?
I'll
Can
do
I
it.
check? Can I make a? I mean, it matters because I'm a favorite enemy. So if I make a check to see if it's a monstrosity,
Keep him
just
busy.
so
I'll
I
look it up.
get like advantage on it. On wisdom.
What is a monstrosity?
So are we
table
trying to
as?
talk? So we're trying to talk to which table now?
We're not talking to it there.
So because you guys
No.
fought it already,
But like the bottom one.
when you just hit it, when you hit the table, it's the same table essentially, and you guys can like see it. Hitting it with your arrows, it reacted to it, but not violently.
It likes.
It was just trying to give you a hug, John.
Relax.
Shin hug.
Now I'm
Yeah,
curious,
so
my
I'm gonna
What the fuck?
walk down here.
Are you just gonna go ahead and take that table again? Because I advise not.
No, and for the round table, I'm gonna roll. Can I use my insight check and just kind of check it?
Inside check the
Go
table.
ahead.
The round table is fine.
Wait. You don't want to do it.
I don't trust any of this fucking
It's-
furniture in this
no.
fucking house anymore.
You can look at the table.
What are the table's intentions?
Yeah, insight is.
I'm gonna pack
You
it.
want to investigate.
Would that be perception or investigation?
I got
Like,
it.
see if it.
If you're walking up to the table, it's investigation.
Okay,
If
I'm
you
gonna
walk into the
investigate.
table, it's aggro.
So go ahead.
Gotcha.
No,
Go ahead and roll.
don't.
14.
So you're gonna walk up to the table. Tell me everything you know. And the table's just
But like in a robot voice. That's what makes it even better.
Tell me everything.
the table does not move.
Tell
does
me
not-
everything you know.
No
It's got a
movement.
very flat personality.
No movement. No response.
Yo, best joke of the year,
So I'm
man.
gonna Arcana check to see if there's anything mystical
I
or
assist with
magical
him in
involved
that
with
because
this.
I'm just
Just
interested.
animated in some way.
Yes.
I assist.
Right. 9.
He's assisting.
Advantage.
Yeah, he was saying.
Birdman assist.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
10.
Okay, so
It's not worth it.
you're just kind of weirded out that the table came to life.
Can I
Down
throw
to the
a
table, beast
pebble
here.
at that table?
Underhand or overhand?
Oh, totally underhand. I don't throw overhand.
Like gently.
Like gently,
Do you
like.
have a pebble?
I mean, I figured this floor might have a pebble if it's a dirt floor down there.
I quit the campaign if you say it doesn't.
You are upstairs.
Can I like walk out? I mean, I can't move.
Where do you want to go?
Just standing next to them. Yeah,
Yeah.
right there. Is there like pebbles on the floor, or like is it like a typical dirt floor that might be like a rock?
We'll say there's a good like a big hand stone that you pick up and make a ranged attack.
Okay.
Wait, did you
Are you throwing it at this?
Oh,
No,
I'm
no.
hitting. No, I'm
Wait,
hitting
what was
this
your
square
original
table
like goal?
Oh, the square table?
So this one.
to see if it was alive or not.
So there are two
Then you
tables
just, like,
and
move
a
to a
rug.
cabinet.
This is a rug. So there's
This
this
seems like
table.
a horrible way to initiate.
There's this table that looks like that one, and then there's this round table.
It's just.
Right, the round table's fine, but I'm gonna throw it at the other table to see if it's alive or not.
Double
Not-
psych.
Ranged attack?
Why is it a
This?
ranged attack?
This
And
one
it's
right here.
alive.
Okay.
Yeah. Or to see if she hits it.
18.
Sometimes I just need
Plus
to see it
what?
play out.
Plus, I mean, do you want me to add like my?
No, 18. So you just kind of, and it just, goof, and it's just gonna turn towards you.
Oh god!
Oh my god, why?
I hate it!
We didn't have to fight it.
Luigi's Haunted Mansion.
Then we can and then we can continue to search the house for evidence that we can give back. If that's still in there, it's gonna be hard to
I
search.
have yet to read this scroll.
Yeah, we got it during a fight.
God, we probably have the evidence already.
Roll for initiative.
And because that was an improvised weapon, roll a 1d4. Just straight 1d4.
Can we say that during that time I didn't get to do anything?
You
I'm
want-
gonna walk to
I'm
the
sorry.
front door.
I had to think.
Oh, because you're all the way over there. Yeah, so
I know.
during all of that, you would have been like, what
It's
the
like-
fuck is going on? And you would have
What
been
is this shenanery?
Well,
Shenanigans.
What?
I just didn't get to do anything.
Or no!
Which one?
Rachel hit a 1.
Rachel
Demon.
Record keeping purposes. Okay,
291.
we'll keep the same initiative for the sake of
Oh, I rolled a fucking
It's
20.
not a 91, it's just damage.
We can roll new
18
initiative.
plus 2. And I'm like right
You said to keep track of it.
there. No, it's cool. I'll have shitty.
Well, yeah,
just
for
said
the
Well,
damage.
if you guys
not
want to keep the
the
same initiative, if you want to
20
reroll, it doesn't matter to me.
I mean, we went out of
Same,
Do
combat.
you not want me to document that there's a 1?
It was a 4. It was
Did I
a
just-
D4
Her
one
damage.
though.
Her damage.
Damage.
I forget what my last initiative was. Wasn't it 6?
Table fight 2.
6.
I just think we should fight it.
Your damage.
How do I
last
explain this to
time.
people when they ask about D&D? Like, what do you do?
We
Like,
fought 2 tables.
we fought wood like all night.
So it's
Fucking
Imagine
knocked
that
me down when I
series
slept.
Alright, so
As
it's
a
gonna
kid.
shift towards you four at the door. Phoenix, you hear like what the fuck is going on. You are.
Can you
it's your turn.
fly me to so where I can?
Did you get my initiative roll?
You already came through the
We're
window.
keeping the same ones.
Oh, I never said that.
Oh, then you're still at the window, I guess.
Like I'm like
Are you still at the window?
just watching.
Yeah. Okay.
I figured.
So
because
you hear a
said
commotion,
room.
and
Ever
you
figure it out?
you hear commotion. So what are you doing?
No, I don't hear it. I'm watching this all happen.
It's
We're
downstairs.
It's
You don't
Maybe
see
they
it.
moved down.
You don't
You
see
don't
it.
have line of sight, man.
Do you come through the
Don't
fucking
tell me
window?
what you hear.
You come through the window.
I
I cannot
no, draft everything. Oh shit.
Fly towards the
because
rockets.
I can't stretch them out.
Why can't you just go through the window?
I don't know if I
What
want
are
to
you
enter this house.
What are you doing?
I'm
I have to ask
gonna
you again.
fly through the. I'm gonna fly through the window
Okay.
and.
Excuse me.
How far forward are you going? You have
He's 50
Good.
movement speed.
30 feet inside to the banister.
And then there's stairs, right?
Stairs are over here.
But you can look down,
You
right?
can look down over this.
There's like a banister so you can see. the
Technically, you
people.
could
Oh, yeah.
fly down to the first floor.
You could cast from up there.
Yeah, you could.
And
Which
I
I
idea.
would- which I
so
would
like
do.
I swoop in. I can see them. Can I? Do I have line of sight now?
Oh yeah. Yeah, this was like a lofted area, so there's just a railing here. So even if you were standing, you could see it, but you're up a little bit, so you can.
Cabin one.
Yeah. So if you're doing a spell, go ahead and roll attack damage.
Which spell?
My spell
What
slots,
what
so-
spell are you using?
Fireball.
Alright, roll again.
I just don't feel like using spell.
Say your attack and then roll. Don't just roll.
Well, I just rolled better, so
What'd you roll?
18. Oh,
18.
22.
Okay, that hits. Go ahead, roll damage.
Damn you. Damn it. Decorator from hell!
2. It's like a lighter. Fire.
Okay, yeah. So this one you just whang and little sparks.
I go.
Yes! Still can't tell what the hell is making these
Uthrax, you're up.
machinations about.
Uthrax?
So that's...
That was 2 damage on for Rocky.
I got it down.
What are you doing?
Fuck it. Risk the shins and go in.
No.
Here we
Roll
go.
your attack.
Your chin splints?
Warhammer!
You didn't have to do it.
But he did.
16.
16 hits. Roll your damage.
Why do I have to say my spell? Oh, you're right.
It's his rule.
No, I was asking about earlier.
So
but
I know what you're doing.
No, I
Yeah. So that's gonna be 10.
10 damage. Oh goodness. Smack.
Nice.
So you're just making splinters fly all over this
Crack
bitch.
that egg into the bowl.
Whack! It cracks. It's not as big as a crack on the upper table. This table seems a little sturdier. But Sylvia, Prylus, I think, and Veldar, you guys like feel it in your feet.
Oh. We just killed his fucking table's son. He's out for vengeance.
Yeah, this
Rufus
is table
took it.
daddy.
Wait, what did we feel in our feet?
So he came down real hard with a warhammer.
I hear the commotion.
Oh, because it's
No, it's on my arm. It's just kind of
The
to me.
Warhammers are Banister. Look down and there's another bloody table. What interior decorator from hell is responsible for this?
and to everybody else, they just hear.
And I fling a fireball down at this fucking table.
Oh!
Oh! 24.
That hits
What
roll
did it
damage.
get cocked at?
It was halfway between 18 and 4 and just went 18.
8 damage.
8 damage?
8 damage.
So this one you fucking just throw one down and just whoosh, there's like a burn hole in the table, but it's still
table.
still upright.
Hot
After
today.
Rufus, it is the table, so it is going to.
Rip.
Poor legs.
So it is going to.
Remember, God level.
Wait, doesn't it have to
Opportunity
disengage?
attack.
He gets
Sweet
you get
little
opportunity
round
attack.
though.
Are you gonna attack it
Yeah.
as it moves away?
Of course.
Of
Roll
course.
D20.
Swing that hammer, Mr. Man. Was it going to
I
roll?
don't like this old
Swing it
wizard
hard.
talking. No,
How's
stop.
Yes.
Was it going to...
22.
20
Yes.
hits, roll damage.
Wait, was that a 20
going
though?
to-
That
Oh,
was a 16.
Shit, I was like,
It's got nowhere to go.
That's gonna be 9.
Nice.
Should we try and interrogate it now since it's running? Miss.
Where's Benedict? Where is he?
So you're gonna like
Give us the traitor!
you're gonna like do a softball windup with your arm and whack the table, and you're gonna knock it back. All these feet will say. So.
That was perfect.
Yeah, okay. And it's gonna come right back at you. It's gonna charge you.
Oh, it's an arms warrior.
I thought it was leaving.
Charge, intercept.
I thought the table was leaving. That's why
It's
I
back
was-
to charge now.
I like how you're like, dude, you're
Maybe
old
it has a
school.
specific
But
attack.
that's wrong.
It's like a charge or something.
It's charge.
That's what it was.
Even after it
19.
disengages for an action?
2 charges.
19 doesn't
I
hit.
just gotta block it with my
So
shield.
after you
because-
whack it, yeah,
that's
it
two
comes
actions.
right back at you, and you put your shield out, and it like
It's
it
kinda
rings
like-
into your shield, but you don't. Well, you don't move, but
Oh.
yeah, but you don't take any damage. You take no
That'd be sick,
damage.
though.
Veldar, you're up.
Cool, I'm
That
gonna shoot
fucking
Eldritch.
sucked for you. You are so fucking lucky.
I'm gonna shoot an Eldritch Blast.
You're kind of no,
18
You kind of
18 hits.
you kind of need to.
For 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay.
4 force damage. Just,
Does that move it at all?
no, but I don't.
Okay, not that.
I'm stating the type of damage because I don't know what weaknesses are, so I want you to be aware of what
Okay.
type of damage it is.
That's how it works. Is that crazy?
So you're like trying to walk in, and your staff won't let you through the door. So you like just like angle it back and out of the bottom of it. No, it'd be out of the skull. I'm sorry. Your skull teeth just kind of.
How about the skull just?
Yeah. So your skull just like reorients itself towards the table and wah, hits it for 4 damage. Sylvia.
I'm gonna run up with my short sword.
Okay.
Getting aggressive.
Attack damage. Or attack with your attack.
21 to attack.
21 super fucking hits. Go ahead.
Super fucking hit!
And it's super fucking hit.
Oh, what 24 doesn't super fucking hit?
5 damage.
Eventually, it might not.
What, 24 doesn't hit?
You're right.
How much? 5 damage?
Levels.
So you're gonna like swing low. You're gonna carve off some of the skirt of the table and a leg. And then,
Nice.
it's
I
gonna
got the
break
other
off.
one's leg too.
And so, but it's
Fucking collecting like wooden legs on your.
still a table.
It's still a table, but without a leg.
Does
Do
it
you
like
have
tilt
one
or anything?
short
Since there's only 3 legs.
Is it one short sword or
It's
do you have
like,
two?
it's like in
It
your
runs
shield
right
right now.
in
So
one.
you're
Okay,
basically
I was
holding it
wondering.
up.
Just
Prylus.
like Rent a Center.
Prylus, you're up. Father.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
That was so
I'm
fucking
sorry.
funny. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh, I'm sad.
Everybody's gangbanging the table.
Excuse me?
Did you mark down that you got that last kill?
Short, or not short sword. Great sword! Let's fucking go.
Great sword. Roll attack, Jake. Roll your attack.
12 plus 5, 17.
17 hits. Roll damage.
We haven't not hit.
Tired of fighting wood!
I say
Alright,
that every
4
morning.
plus.
My joke.
See, I've
If
never
I roll.
fought one,
Okay,
so I
so
don't know.
for great weapon fighting.
Oh god.
Let me look. It says if I roll. I
I'm not
can
gonna
re-roll 1
speculate
or
on
2
what
on
you do and
damage.
don't
Can I
have.
re-roll another one after I re-roll once? It doesn't really specify.
So you don't have like a checkbox.
Or what
so
you
that's
do or
every
don't
time.
do with wood.
Okay.
No, I took it even
More
farther.
perfect.
I'm gonna say unless
Nah, I
it's 2 in a
can't
row.
say.
You're
So then, alright, then that was
once per turn.
5 plus 3, 8.
How you gonna do this?
Kill?
You killed it.
So what? It's like it's laying halfway down.
So it's on 3 legs, and John's kind of holding. He's propping it on his shield. Not he doesn't know it, but it's leaning into it really, really hard.
It's leaning into him.
Yeah, because it charged him, and just went.
It's angry.
Oh, okay.
And then,
So
yeah, Rachel slid in like fucking like on her knees.
I guess I technically am attacking with my greatsword. I take the fucking sword. I'm wearing like gauntlets. I grab the blade and just fucking like chop down on the table with
You're holding
the-
your own blade.
yeah.
Okay.
I have gauntlets and like the hilt just like fucking like crunches it in half.
Oh, you're using the pommel.
Like he knew, right? You asked the question.
It was in some For Honor shit. Have you played that game before? It's pretty
No,
sick.
we'll say that's bludgeoning damage rather than slicing, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So
Crushes it.
So yeah, we'll just say for fucking posterity, you jump over Uthrax and just flip your sword around, boom, and like the last thing you see that Uthrax sees is just dust. The table is now defeated.
Wood pulp.
And okay, so the handle's down. I extend it to Uthrax to grab the handle, and I fucking lift him up.
You look up to me, and I've been looking at you this whole time, taking notes.
We'll just say that to do it.
It happened!
Because that was really cool.
It happened!
Okay.
Alright, so what's all this then?
So that's a range where you could.
That's what I thought it was.
Okay.
Alright, so one of
Wait,
us.
there's a wood stove, but there's a range?
A
Yeah.
range?
Well, I mean, there's a heater, and then there's you
What you cook food on,
Okay.
What's a range?
like a stove.
Like a stove.
A stove.
Why do I not know what that is?
I can tell your disappointment in not knowing.
You're not an
It's just
interior
like
decorator.
it's a
it's
different
fine.
word for it. It's not used
From
as
hell.
much.
Especially, dude, because in RPG, they
Whoever
always
designed
call it
this
range.
fucking-
I've never heard that in my life.
So think of a stovetop.
No, I get it. It's just funny that I've never heard
Call
that.
it range too.
Every time.
I just want to know why everything made of wood is attacking us.
Luigi's
It didn't have to be that way.
Well-
you guys walked up to everything made of wood.
I wanted to.
You interrogated a table.
I smashed
I
the
don't
table.
fucking trust tables anymore.
So my question is now, who's gonna run back and get the guard?
First, read the scroll.
First, I'm going to investigate inside of
I'm
here
gonna-
and sift through.
With
the
everything
ashes.
we've gone through, I'm just gonna kind of go over here and help.
Investigation. I'm going to sift
Advantage?
through the ashes.
If you guys are both looking in there, sure.
Mhm.
It's 12 and natural.
A 1, but it does.
It's advantage,
disadvantage,
so-
yeah. So,
12.
um,
Just poke through the ashes and see if there's anything of value.
it
Try to
reminds
find.
you of the ash from the kitchen where you saw Amber cooking.
Ah!
It just looks like wood ash.
And it's the clearest memory you've had in years.
And yeah, and then you're kind of surprised that, oh my, I can remember.
Nod. Alright then.
So then, what's over here?
Countertop space.
Okay.
Is there anything in
Granite or
the-
marble?
No, so make a general perception check.
Is there any hidden door?
11?
Are you still being assisted?
So, I'm
We're
gonna
looking for hidden
pull.
doors.
I'm gonna grab the rug and just pull it.
No, why?
Okay.
It's gonna strangle
You
you.
lift the rug.
As it strangles
Just like the magic carpet
Dirt
starts.
floor. Dirt floor. And looking around, nothing really catches your eye. Just
There's no seams on the wall.
I fly back out the window. So I'm outside the house again.
move
But still, I move to a window where line of sight could be possible for something.
Let's just assume this is a window, I guess, maybe.
That's
So he's just
fine.
looking
It's
at us
fine.
like,
you guys are, yeah.
It's
So
just not like an insane.
so
This sounds insane.
nothing in the house is moving.
We seem to be pulling at threads. Alright.
I think our biggest clue is that chest upstairs.
He emptied the chest.
Alright.
Rufus has everything.
So we already checked the rug. We've already checked everything here. We've checked under the table.
did we check this?
The only
That's
thing
the
you
name
have
of
to
our
check
group.
is
Pulling at
literally
threads.
the only thing that was hidden.
Pull at threads.
Wait,
Alright.
wait, so we took everything out of the chest though?
Yes.
Mhm.
We should put it back.
I have the contents.
We should put it back.
No.
Before reading
We didn't check the beds.
Before reading the scroll?
No, we should bring the scroll.
No,
to the
you should
guard.
read the scroll
Then
but
put it
leave the
back.
armor and stuff in the chest.
Well,
Because the guards are gonna come and they're not gonna trust us.
I think I would have only taken the gold and the scroll. I'm not too much to carry.
Well,
big
also-
pieces of armor.
Wait, so we all know he took it all out? Like, this is clear information.
No one knows I took it out until I tell you.
Oh, shit.
Well,
No.
you,
No,
you
you said
didn't
you did
hide
You
it.
didn't do
I
something.
didn't hide
So we
it,
all
I
know.
put it in my belt.
So
I'm,
the people around, so it's on you, and the people around you would have known.
I'm
which
waiting
was-
for people
Me.
to go.
You.
You said there was front guard armor, right? You did.
Right, there's front
Hey,
guard armor
Rufus,
in
That's
So,
You're
concerning.
inquiring about the chest.
there.
I'm
Right.
walking up.
It's mixed pieces of front guard armor.
That's even more concerning.
I've already been upstairs and expected.
Hey, Rufus, let me take a look at that scroll.
Momentarily, my boy. I found inside a couple of pieces of front guard armor and a scroll, and I don't know what's on it yet.
Alright, well I think you should read the scroll and we should have someone run back and get the gods to come take a look at that chest. because they're not going to believe us if we bring it back.
Alright, well, that's fine. Who's going to volunteer to
I'm gonna go.
I would say you.
Wait, everybody pause.
What,
The
bro?
one that can fly. Well, they don't.
I know, so, okay. I wish you would just give me the scroll. Fucking ass.
You're outside.
I still screamed, like, do you hear? I was like, hey!
He did say about
Read it, damn!
Did you just.
May I inspect the
Boing,
scroll
boing.
to appease this young man?
Yeah, who's looking at the scroll right now?
I am.
Okay, what languages do you speak?
I speak,
Let me come help.
Can I actually look with him since I speak Elvish and Dwarvish?
I speak.
No, but this is an Arcana check, and mine's sick.
But this is a town filled
It's-
with dwarves.
It's not like an Arcana thing. It's a scroll in another language.
I speak
You don't know what
common
language.
and elvish.
Well, everything I was just mad about.
I'm
is
gonna.
Typical Brock.
So
Or
I'm gonna
Cognac
kind of like
Striker.
look over his shoulder
My bad, Matt.
while he reads it since I speak
I
Dwarvish.
suck.
So it's you three looking at it. Sylvia looking
I would
at
like to look at it if I can.
it. Okay, so what languages do you two speak?
Elvish and Dwarvish.
Who am I going with getting?
I speak Common,
And
Elvish, Celestial, Dwarvish, and Draconic.
My
Jesus
Christ.
So the three of you looking at it, none of you can decipher it.
Did any of you guys say abyssal?
No.
I'm checking it.
Perhaps it's a thieves' code. Some kind of.
So none of you guys are all looking at each other, fucking weird. Prylus walks over and he goes, "I know what that says."
Oh, fuck yeah.
So he can read. It is an abyssal.
Wow, and I'm like the dumbest one.
God damn.
Christian.
So
Fucking clutch.
So
I had this
your pre-Ohi experience gave you a lot of knowledge into abyssal things.
Mm-hmm.
You can barely read, but you can read abyssal. Jesus.
Right. So he can't read a lot. He can't read fast.
I'm just like,
He can't read
But within 4 hours, it is read.
Within
Did
4
someone-
hours?
Was someone going to
Wait,
get
is that
Garmin
real?
that time though?
We'll say it takes you like
Try.
30 minutes to read it.
Just
So
like I
like,
tried to not kill him.
Oh yeah, how much
So-
time has gone by since all the fighting?
But like, okay, but question: did he go and actually get the guards?
No, he's
I asked.
you guys are asking a lot of questions, but not a lot of doing. Right now, you are with them looking at the scroll.
How much time has gone by?
Should I go get somebody?
It was about an hour and a half for you to get here.
I yell in.
And then the
Yeah,
fight.
I got there.
Fights aren't very long, so.
You can tell I'm getting more in a flight
like another
stance.
half
I move fucking 50. I
From
should be the one to
finding
hit
the house to
somebody.
now.
All right. While he starts to read this, can we send someone out?
You can.
Who's going?
I will.
The one that can fly, I would wait.
You probably go faster.
And he's out!
Thank you, Crib.
I was gonna say I don't have any like crest or anything on me, do I? That represents my military rank. It's like,
Then if you
Part of
you,
my armor.
You do have a rank, yeah, and you know.
but
what
it's
it
part of
is.
my armor. It's not something I can give.
No. You don't want to do that.
Just
No.
Are you recording this?
So you look at the contract and it reads.
It's a contract.
I don't remember the name of it.
Yeah. So on the bottom, it is very clearly signed in blood, and it essentially reads like.
I don't know why. Just
Like, the contract is for the bandit party. It doesn't name names, but it says like you
The
you
Fever Breakers?
infer bandits.
Okay.
Yeah, it just says FBs in abyssal. It's essentially contracting them to get people and bring them to a designated location, not far from here. It only says at the abandoned mine site.
So would he decide, like, or am I just flying? Like,
You're flying to get the guards.
No, you're going to get the guard right now, and they're all looking at this thing. He's conveying to you guys who stayed that this is basically a contract for human trafficking to someone. And
Neat.
I think this is all the proof that we'll need, at least for now, to start to lift our names back up out of the mud.
Well, hopefully they believe us because they could count this as tampering with evidence, knowing them. They don't believe
It's
a word
signed
we
in blood.
say.
A fair point, I'll return
And then they could try and say that if they don't read this, they can say that you're lying.
Uthrax watched it all.
This is true. We have his word.
His word
Well,
wasn't
that's
enough
good.
last time.
Certainly there's someone in this city who can speak the same language this man can.
Hope it's a big city, true.
They can verify this as being evidence that was found in his vicinity, his place of living. Shall we place it back with the chest and the other things?
I think it might be best that we keep it out. We can say we
Yeah.
search the chest so
I'm
we don't
holding on to
seem
it.
too much like we've tampered.
Leave
with
the armor,
things.
keep the scroll, and
Right.
we've deciphered it, so that's that.
Bro, let's be honest.
Yeah. And you guys, okay, so do you guys know what abyssal is?
Not
Demonic.
It's like demonic, but like low ranking demons. So it's like, it's not necessarily like words, it's like sounds.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I'm like reading this to you guys like, you know,
What the fuck?
like some fucking doom
It's
shit.
mostly phonetic, which is why you can read it.
Yeah, that's.
Oh!
I was gonna say that kind of plays in that I know this super fucking whack language, but it's literally just because like,
True autistic savant.
no, I wouldn't say. Prylus is autistic.
So because you
He's
have,
a little shy, okay?
We're just
Fucker.
listening to an exorcism.
because you have nearly twice their movement speed, we'll say you get to the gate with guards and back in 2 hours.
So would this be
So it
considered
takes you
a
about
short rest?
about 40 minutes.
Do they fly on
You
you?
guys have to say if you're taking a short rest.
I mean, I figured we'd stay here in the building.
I'll take
Get
a
on my
seat
back
at
and
this
fly.
table, assuming
I don't
it
think so.
doesn't move on a bloody
So the table
floor.
shifts. No, I'm just kidding.
That's fucked up.
I actually thought that was gonna
I
happen.
was gonna say, I fucking check it and nothing
No,
happens.
so you're super
No, you
nervous.
berated it.
You're
and
super
wanted
nervous.
its information.
Yeah, so you kind of walk over to the table. Are you sure you don't know anything? Yeah, and the table does not move, and neither do the chairs.
As I just sit down and wait for the guard to arrive.
So you guys are taking a short rest now.
Yes.
Can we take a fire? Or is that not good time?
You have smoke reading?
Brock doesn't smoke.
Keep going.
What are you talking?
Sandy's a girl? Sorry.
So, he is. What's your guy?
John, can you?
Boy, you ain't the DM. Stop.
Go.
So he's gonna be in about 2 hours time. It will take about 40 minutes to fly there, and about an hour and a half to get back.
Am I tired, guy?
You're an excellent flyer. So you come back with that same guard who was like mystified at your
Yeah,
so
that's what
your
I was
guys'
gonna say.
magical shit.
He's the guy.
You can tell I'm annoyed.
So yeah, so you got back to the gate and he was like, "Hey,
Like nerd. Hey, Ty.
yeah, hey, how you doing?"
Remember me?
Yeah, and so you explain to him like, into the guard next to him like, get. He doesn't know her name. He doesn't know who she is.
Yeah, he does. She's the one who
She
grabbed
told
him
him.
by the
She
throat.
told him to get back to the gate, and that's all he saw.
Mm-hmm.
So you're just gonna say.
He showed up after all the investigation. and
So
everything.
you were just going to say.
You're
Wait,
standing.
am I actually talking to that one that was?
Yeah, the goofy guard. Yeah.
You remember those people I was talking about that were interesting? And then why I was here? It's just
Yeah.
they need your help.
Where?
And I was told to come get you, and it was going to be in undeniable truth that you would be returning for a guard with me.
Oh, why'd you say that?
I turn around, and I just put up a fireball, and I just hope to God that it's a good enough bait for the fish to just follow me.
Is that like what? Like persuasion with like 3 advantage rolls?
Make persuasion
He's-
with advantage.
He's like that, like.
You like this?
Is this what you like? If you get like 2 ones, it's just like.
I don't like you anymore.
Like, man, you suck.
14 or.
Okay.
14.
So, yeah.
Do you get any buffs? Oh,
I thought it was
that's-
the
14.
advantage.
Sorry, my bad.
No,
No,
plus,
so
like,
you get
persuasion.
advantage plus your persuasion, whatever.
So
Do you have a plus on
14
there?
plus what?
No. Yeah.
Charisma.
Do it.
0.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're not like
13.
Okay,
Prylus
so
is
14,
more
he's
like-
like, oh, okay, all right.
He's still
Oh
interested.
my
And
god.
he-
Still
like-
interested.
He looks at the other guy and goes like, hey, what are you guys doing?
I really don't
I'm
understand.
scrolling the sheets.
Wise either. I
What
just.
were you doing? Like, where did you just come from?
Investigating house in the sheets.
You knew we were going to Benedict's house in the sheets. You overheard all of this when we were talking.
My character did. I put up my little 3, like. Okay, so my human hand, still has not human hand, but the humanoid part still has feathers that kind of overshadow it, kind of. And I use those to be like number 1, sheets. Number 2, heavy trees. Number 3, Benedict. And I was told that enough would get you to come with me.
He looks back, and Benedict is at his stand.
He doesn't know what he looks like, though.
What about Benedict?
Would my character know? Like, you tell me, man.
Were there ever pictures of Benedict in his house?
We didn't
I'm
check.
just saying.
They didn't tell you about what happened.
True.
So they just told you.
I look at you like, remember how I came down like an Enigma man? I can't tell you if that's Benedict. You tell me it is.
He didn't tell you it was Benedict. He just looked back. So you're
Oh, right,
outside
I
the
get
wall.
you.
He's looking
So
in and seeing
in
him.
that instance, you should probably be asking, what are you looking at?
But you said key words and he showed back up and they haven't detained him for questioning yet? You expect me to believe that?
Yeah, that's a bit
Sorry, I'm
weird.
slippery in it.
They didn't detain him at all. He's just back at his
Why are you
post.
looking at
This dude just like happy Dory doing his
Depends
job.
on
Depends
who he saw. If you
Oh,
get a big
man,
deal comes in.
oh.
this? If he gets distracted.
Not
I
every
feel like
single
your
guard
character would
knows.
be
Rip him
strange
arena.
about
Shit
that.
like
Yeah, he could be back in the city, like, undetected, you know?
Fucking
There are a series of guard who know.
Can I speak to your manager?
You
We
guys,
already spoke to the manager.
but
She
you
just
guys came
brought
back
us.
very late with a different shift of guard, and it wasn't widespread because you guys had enough rumors being spread, and so he's just at his post.
Like,
To him, it's business as usual.
But you don't know
So,
that.
so you walked up and you said, "Sheets, tree, Benedict,"
Mhm.
and he's looking over. What?
can you just come with me?
Where?
The sheets.
I guess. Hey, can you? I'm going to the sheets. I'll be right back. And there's no real line at this point. He's the other guards.
And I fly you on my back.
You can't do that.
I know. Hourly, I don't give a shit.
Okay, so he comes back with you guys, with you. So now he is with you at the house. Comes in. Hey there, hi there, ho there.
We need McCann. She's the investigative god or whatever on
And
this
so he
case.
goes, what for?
It's a long story.
Well, you got the armor,
Go ahead
right?
and sit down and begin explaining this situation. I'm already sitting
Nothing.
from the beginning, my dear man.
Yeah.
We were sent to
Don't.
retrieve proof that your guide, Benedict, is involved in dastardly deeds. And we've done so. If you can get a portion of the god and someone who speaks Abyssal, detain Benedict, and, well, I suppose that may be a bit much at first, but we need someone in your ranks who is of some significance and can speak Abyssal to verify what our friend here has told us. This piece of paper
Paper's on the table.
is a contract of human trafficking.
He looks at it and he
Sign
holds
it.
it and he looks it over and back.
It is in a language, my good man, you cannot
Where did you
understand.
get this?
Upstairs in Benedict's personal stash. You can go look in the chest yourself, please. Please, this way.
And so
And I will guide him.
he follows you upstairs. And so,
Oh, he's a cleric.
so he
I'm
kind of
with him
shifts
too,
through.
because I can fucking speak that shit.
He kind of shifts through most of the front armor. And
Why would he
searches.
have this?
He searches for specific pieces, and he looks at them in a specific way. So you know what he's doing.
Wait,
he's-
can I roll?
Dear
He-
boy, what is your name?
I
Let's take this slow. What is your name?
Benjamin.
Benjamin.
You seem to be.
You see what we are dealing with, Benjamin.
You understand the situation now.
He tucks the scroll behind him, and he goes, "I will be back." And he's like sprinting. Like
Can someone follow him?
I was gonna say,
Birdman.
are we letting him just leave?
I'm gonna go with him.
I was gonna say Uthrax would be the smartest choice.
So you're on with him.
Yeah.
So Uthrax, clomp, clomp, clomp.
Yeah.
clomp,
So
clomp,
we'll say
clomp,
he's
clomp,
not
clomp.
very fast, but you catch up to him. And he goes, "Come with me. We have to fetch McCann."
So during all this, can I just start walking back?
Yeah.
I'm
You
going
can just leave.
I'm gonna walk back.
Okay.
God, we need one of those fucking preschool ropes so we can all stay in a fucking line.
You were going.
For real, though.
Okay, so you're walking back.
I'm not
Where-
screaming
where's-
back because
Is it-
I
exhausting
stay
myself.
and make the Luigi Mansion.
We
my
should
new
stay
decree.
here and watch this, see to make sure nothing else is altered.
Yeah, I'm staying here.
Alright, I say we go to the front door and guard it.
I'm back to my seat. at the
I'll
table.
guard the windows up front.
I'm just gonna like
I'm hovering
stand on the rug.
over the house like a Sims dime.
I thought you were following.
Ooh.
So we'll say about 2.5 hours go by. It's probably about 5 o'clock at this point. So he comes back. He comes back with Uthrax, and he comes back with McCann, as well as 2 other guards. And she is just like fucking like tough walking up to this shit. Comes right in.
Would we say that I've made it back to the gate by now?
Yeah, so you just walked to town.
I'm going to sit on the outside of the gate.
No.
Where I met Benedict the first time. I'm going to sit out there.
No! Well, unless you're watching him.
I'm just sitting outside the gate. I'm not going in.
There's
If he's-
also
right,
another
I was-
guard placed in the gate, and from what you can tell, it looks like he's keeping an eye on it too.
I'm just sitting out there.
Yeah.
Because
He's gonna
if
shake
he
his
leaves,
pants.
well, initiation happening.
Yeah, no, to him. Yeah, no, to him. A couple guards ran in. A lot of people ran out.
Not his
Just
problem.
another day in OP.
And he has no idea I'm outside the gate.
No, nobody
Did you
does.
feel
Nobody
it?
does the problem. Fucking So the same door. So McCann walks in. I'm tired of looking at all of you.
Yes, well, it's mutual this time, but
Just
we have.
my social studies
Now, do you believe us?
She whips out the scroll. Where did you get this?
We'll lead her upstairs to his personal belongings.
She will follow you, and she will also look in the chest. And
I motion and flourish.
You're out of town.
Your man, not mine.
she looks at the scroll again. And she goes. She
You
tucks it
can
away.
see our concerns.
One.
Yes.
She looks at one of the guards that she came up with, not the same one from before. Is he under watch? Yes. Yes, my lady. So without even talking to you guys, all of the guard, including Uthrax, get up in formation and they start walking back to the east side of the gate. And so another hour and a half goes by. It's late night now. So we are done.
I was gonna say, are we chilling in the house? Because I don't want to.
No, so yeah, so
I'm getting the fuck out of there.
so on your way back, she is moving with like fucking authority.
Dude, I love your dwarf lady walk.
That was the hottest thing I've ever
Dude,
seen.
yeah, like,
And so they're moving pretty
But
fast,
Kobe
but you
did.
guys can keep up. And so then they approach they walk right through the gate and they look and she looks at she's much shorter. She looks up at the guard and she goes, "Is he still here?" She doesn't look at Benedict at all. And he goes, "Yes, my lady. Make your arrest."
Just I want to see.
So he's just kind of over there, and he looks at a lot of guard, and so they surround Benedict, and he's munching on a butterscotch.
Of course he lives.
just like a fuck ton of rappers.
Yeah, there's a small pile of dusty wrappers by his feet. Yeah, and he goes, "Benedict." Yes.
Ferhatti's like hella creepy too.
Yeah, I
He's
know.
like the
Why do we
perfect
follow
villain.
him?
Disgusting.
Yes.
Ah!
Alright, dude.
And
It's too good.
she doesn't say anything. She just pulls out the sheet and unfolds it, and he turns like white
I'm
as
looking
a sheet.
right at him. Just
Yeah, he just white as a sheet, and you don't hear him chewing anymore.
Serves you right, prick.
And he's, "What is the meaning of this? I surely had nothing to do with that contract. And she goes, I didn't call it a contract. And are you with them?
Yeah.
We're all with them.
She's going to hold it in front of you, and she says, read the final lines, and so you begin to read it, and it essentially says, like, because it's written in blood, his real name is very clearly on it, and it's very obvious at this point that this was an intentional contract. He was trafficking human beings, and that he signed it in blood. So he is now caught.
Finally.
Fuck that guy.
So
God, Abyssal, why
How did
did
this
I choose
quest
that?
start?
Mage hand.
I thought you watched the stream, bro. Anyway, so without even another word, she goes, I hereby convict you with the honor that the nation of Franc gives you. You are under arrest. You will be held until trial. And 2 Franc guards come up behind him, under the arm, drag him the fuck away. So she turns to you. What does the beginning of this contract say? She knew the end, and so you relayed to her like it was an agreement that Benedict would take this to another name on the paper. See if I named that one. I'm pretty sure I did. Bad DM, I'm sorry.
You're not.
What are you trying to make up a name on the spot?
Josephine.
That's so not ominous.
Just say.
That's what I'm sorry. I said it.
It's fucking funny.
And that's his game
What if it
plan.
was?
I know, right now I'm like, oh.
What is the other name on here? Josephine. I'm kidding.
Matt, let me see that.
And so you're gonna tell her like, well, the other name on here isn't the name. It's a symbol of some kind, and you don't know what it means, and they don't seem to know what it means. But there was a contract, and she. First things first. You may hereby. And so you're still outside, just kind of sitting in the dirt, like. Gotcha, bitch.
God. Satisfaction.
So
Rips
you're
bomb.
sitting outside, yeah. And she goes, let me make this clear. She goes, I know you're out there. Really apologize on behalf of Ogi, on behalf of the guard. There was not sufficient